What is going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back to another live. Ooh, that was really, really loud. I'm going to try and turn this down a little bit, but thank you guys for coming back to another live broadcast. This is the Friday Subcast here on Cobra TV, where you get a voice, you get to call in and talk about whatever you want. We're going to be talking a little bit about No Man's Sky today. I don't have too much news to talk about No Man's Sky, but there's a few things that we're going to go over concerning Beyond Good and Evil, Beyond Good and Evil 2, some new pictures, and they also had some new gameplay frames, I want to say, some gameplay frames. There wasn't a whole lot in the Space Monkey program, but there are a few things that we can talk about. But this show here is Cobra TV is now grouping up with the I don't even want to call it the official, but it's the biggest Beyond Good and Evil 2 Discord. I'm hooking up with them, collaborating with those guys, and with the Reddit page for the Beyond Good and Evil 2 Reddit page. We'll get into that here a little bit later, but I want everyone to go over and check out the Discord channel for the Beyond Good and Evil 2. It's an amazing place. There are some amazing people over there. Hello to Thunder Humping Turtle Duck. What's up, buddy? And Eye of the Atlas, Jig Jag. When is the game coming out? I hope not soon, because they got a lot of work to do, because they're going to make these cities pretty intricate and very lived in, man. They are going to handcraft these cities. So I hope they take their time at this. We got Remedy K in the chat. We got Vilmer Alves. What's up, Vilmer? We've got Matt Barrett joining us. What's up, Matt? How you doing? Guys, we're going to play the intro here, and we're going to get into talking a little bit about the Beyond Good and Evil 2 Discord, which, I'd like people to go over, check out, maybe join. If you do, tell them Cobra sent you. But I'll go ahead and put that link in the chat here in a minute after we get on the other side of the intro. But here we go. Let's go ahead and get into it, and I'll see you right after this.
You have tuned into Cobra TV, the only galactic radio station in the Euclid Galaxy. This is a subcast. Join our Discord and wait in the room called Atlas 102.5 FM to be raptured. If you can't come on the show, leave Cobra's Speakpipe message. The link is below. We are sorry, no guests allowed tonight. Cobra is not trapped in the simulation with you. You are trapped in the simulation with Cobra. Join our cult. The Cult of the Atlas. The link is below. This is a subcast, and now, your host, Cobra.
No yet tonight! And again, guys, thank you so much for coming back to Cobra TV. I've lost my tab, so we're going to have to travel through some of these until we figure out what the right one is. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's the new intro. Hold on. We'll get it together. There we go. We found it. What is going on, guys? So there is I don't want to call it the official Discord, but there is a main Discord that a lot of people seem to be joining, that I guess it could be recognized by the developers of Beyond Good and Evil. I don't know. I don't want to say that because I just don't know for sure, but this seems to be the place to go. This is the place that I am at, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down in the chat there so everybody can go join. Go join them up, guys, and tell them Cobra sent you. They're a very, very welcoming community. I enjoy being over there. I hope that does not work. Well, you'll have to copy and paste that. I think it's not working because one of the W's is capitalized. I don't know why that is. But copy and paste that. That is the official. No, I keep wanting to say official. That's the Discord that everybody seems to be joining. And I am, grouping up with them to try and work together and do some collaborations, including a special podcast with the gentleman that owns the Discord. We're going to be coming out with a 4 or 5 part series podcast that's going to be talking about everything about from Beyond Good and Evil, the first one, to Beyond Good and Evil 2, and what to expect. It's going to be a really fun project that I'm going to do with Crimping Madness. And so There is that, but everyone, I saw somebody, who was it, in a chat that said, Hello Games seems to be very quiet. It was Thunder Humping Turtle Interloper. Hello Games has been quiet for the past few weeks. Wonder when the next community event is coming. It's good that you brought that up. So I want to go ahead and we'll put something on the screen. You know, we had Tyler Thunder, I believe his name was, who recently reached out to Allison Smith about the ARG, or we're going to have more of an ARG, and that was one of the questions that they had on the survey. And would we want another ARG? So let me go ahead and get here. Okay, so I went to Allison Smith. Now everybody knows that Allison Smith are the ones who ran the ARG. They designed. I don't know if they specifically designed it, or I'm sure Hello Games had a big help in that. But they ran the ARG for Hello Games, and so I reached out to them and said, hey, I'm ready for the ARG to start up. Let's go. Now, the last time when Tyler messaged Allison Smith, he said, is there going to be another ARG leading in for 2.0 No Man's Sky? And they responded to him by saying, I can say, with a smiley face. So that was pretty, you could speculate on that all day until the cows come home. But I messaged them just to see what they would say to me. And I said, hey, I'm ready for the ARG to start up. Let's go. And they sent me that. Instead of saying, nah, sorry, or I can't say. So I messaged them back with a little Batman saying, interesting. So take that however you want. I'm going to put my chips on the table. And I'm going to say, prepare for another ARG. I think another one is coming. So that's just how I see how things are going to end up. We got Thunder Humping Turtle Duck Interloper. That is really, really hard to say. It says, I think the ARG is coming, he says. Back next year for sure, leading a massive update. I think before that, we may get some sort of update before that, though. I think we're definitely going to see one when we get to 2.0. Almost for certain. I think we'll have another ARG, especially when they add in the more varied and stranger planets, because that's going to cause a reset. So that'll be a big update if they want to go ahead and start changing the universe once again. So whenever we get that, but you know what? I looked into Allison Smith, and it doesn't seem like they're running too many ARGs at the moment. So I don't know, guys. I don't know. I do want to know what you guys think. I mean, as long as Hello Games says communicate, keep communicating with us, would you like to see one? I would. Joining me on the call, we've got Snow Obsidian. Snow, how you doing, buddy?
Doing good, doing good.
All right.
So,
all right.
In regards to that, if Allison Smith are doing a new ARG, they might actually put in some. What's the word for it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to relate to what I said earlier back in the Patreon recording, where we were talking about the Phoenix and the mirrors. So I'm thinking Allison Smith will put something in to relate to the Phoenix and the mirrors and such. Because that was never covered in the ARG.
Right, yeah.
Or never explained, I should say.
As always, the ARG, they've left things up in the air. They said that the Atlas passes were going to do something. They meant there were not the classifications were given out for a reason and were not random. But we never saw that happen. So there are a lot of things that were left as a cliffhanger. I have the Atlas in the chat says, if the ARG continues, I hope they use the Atlas passes. I do agree with that. And I think also if they continue the ARG, I want to see them implement it more in the game. Things that we do in the game a lot more, which they did that towards the end of the last ARG. Also, I just noticed in the Subcast room, we have the amazing co-host, Semtex UK. Semtex, what is going on, buddy?
What is going on, people? How are you today?
Doing great, man.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, did you see the...
Sorry, go ahead.
Did you see the weird response Allison Smith gave me?
I didn't know. What did they send you?
I asked them I said, come on, let's start up the ARG, man. Let's go, right? So
Yeah.
they sent me a big giant emoji, like laughing or smile or whatever.
Maybe they're just really, really happy that you sent them.
They're
that.
really, but
Could be
okay,
that. You never know.
they worked with me in the past, right? So
It's true,
they know
yeah.
who I am, and they know that I'm a speculative nerd, and I'm going to speculate until the cows come home. So somebody should have been there saying, hey, that's Cobra. You better say an absolute no. Otherwise, he's going to go to YouTube. He's going to say, guys, look at this giant emoji that he sent me. They're probably going to, look, tell Cobra no. Right? And they didn't.
I think it's likely, to be honest with you. I think it's likely that we're going to see something about it. Because, it was a way to get the community excited about the game, excited about speculating. And let's be honest, that's kind of one of the best things about No Man's Sky in there.
That's right.
It really is. It's kind of like the build-up, the hype, the anticipation, that just about being able to taste the amazing fruits of the future. And they do that so well. They do it better than anyone else. Let's be honest, they really do.
That's right.
It all started with Sean.
Artifacts of Exile says, hello, Cobra. How you doing, buddy? Nice to have you here at the live stream. That beautiful accent that you guys are hearing belongs to Semtex UK. Just check him out. He's in the description down below. Check out his YouTube channel. He's absolutely amazing. He's my brother from another mother for real. So yeah, we
have some crazy conversations, guys. Boy, if you could only hear those, I tell you, that would make some very interesting viewing. I think.
We should just start recording them and then release them when like our YouTube careers are done, and then be like,
what's gonna happen? Yeah,
this is the behind the scenes. This is what you didn't know.
this is the real S&C going on here.
Cobra and Semtex naked.
Only covered in baby
it's not
oil
on cam. I meant just like unfiltered.
Yeah, and if you haven't got the baby oil and glitter, it doesn't really count. Let's be honest.
What's going on here?
Nothing, Snow Obsidian. Nothing.
And by the way, a couple things. One, I do need to go do something real quick.
Okay.
And two, my girlfriend is actually in the chat. Her name is Gaming Zebra Stripe 101.
Your girlfriend? Wait. Snow Obsidian has a girlfriend, and she's in the chat. What is her name?
Yes. The Gaming Zebra Stripe 101.
I'm looking. Oh, she says, hi. What is up, the Gaming Zebra Stripe 101? I don't know how long you've been with Snow Obsidian, but I have to say that I think I know him more than you do. Okay, I'm calling dibs on knowledge of Snow Obsidian more than his girlfriend.
Possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
It is possible.
There's been some pretty weird conversations with Snow as well.
That is, I can attest to that. I can attest to that.
Yeah, all right, well that's cool. It's good to have you here, the Gaming Zebra.
What are you hiding, Snow? What are you hiding?
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to answer a lot of questions to her later, I believe. After that,
anyway,
okay, guys,
I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put in the chat one more time. The Discord. You're gonna have to copy and paste it because the link is not clickable for some reason, and I don't know why. Yeah, I'm Cobra. I mess things up, but as it is the Discord. Yeah, right. That's a Discord channel for Beyond Good and Evil. Go over there, join in the Discord, and tell them Cobra sent you, and then we'll be rocking it over there. I've been having conversations with some of those guys over there. They're amazing people, good bunch of people.
Beyond Good and Evil already has a cracking, an awesome community building behind it. A lot more people should get involved with this. Honestly, guys, you really need to check out the Beyond Good and Evil footage. Check out Cobra's previous video as well. We talked and we've broken down a couple of things in some of the videos that have already been put out. Amazing, gives you really good background on kind of what Beyond Good and Evil is going to be about, and it is a very, very exciting, future-looking title. They're looking to sort of break some of those boundaries that we've got in the game at the moment. So get excited about that.
Exactly, and think about this, guys. The community of Beyond Good and Evil 2 is exactly like us when we were waiting for No Man's Sky. I mean, they are doing the same things. They're in anticipation. It's a very good crowd. We'd get along with them really well.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Some might say
it's just like us.
Their inclusion of the community in the development of the game is like a huge a huge thing that people should be getting interested in. I mean, I for one would say that. I would say that's like an incredibly good reason to get involved with the Space Monkey program. Get on that, watch it, find out what's coming. But these developers, they want to know your ideas. They want to get them in.
They do. Yeah,
they want to implement that stuff.
Yeah,
they want it to be community led, and that in any game is amazing. That's what makes some of the best games that you can play on PS4, PC, Mac at the moment. Those are the amazing attributes that we should all be looking for and promoting.
Exactly.
It's brilliant that you've got all these AAA titles that have got this massive sort of funding behind them, but really, the most innovative stuff comes out from these small dev teams, just like No Man's Sky. No one had heard about their games, really. They came out with something really ambitious, really insane, and look at the community that's built around it. You could say the same about other similar titles as well. It's right. Absolutely incredible. So,
exactly.
Definitely now is the time.
And Dave Langer in the chat says BG&E 2 will be a 2020 launch title for PS5 and Xbox. I believe you are right, 100%. I hope you are right, because I want them to take their time with this game. I don't want them to mention any release dates. I don't want that kind of pressure. I don't want things to be cut just to make a date or anything like that. I hope they take their time at this and really do a good job. That didn't work. I can't put the Reddit link in the chat. It won't let me. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and put it in there and take the HTTP off and see if that'll work. No, my own chat will not let me put the Reddit link in the chat. Okay, all right. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to put it in the description here.
So it's pesky Man in Black again.
Yeah, they won't let me. It's mine. Yeah. It's
not letting
my
you get
chat.
The news out to the people. It's it's press, freedom of the press. Come on, what's going on, guys?
All right, so I just put it there in the description. So if you guys want to go check out the Reddit page, there's that. And let me find the Reddit page. I am losing my mind right now. Okay, so. All right,
in fairness, you are on some quite strong painkillers, so we should definitely.
I took some right before the show, so I wouldn't be ouch, during the show. We did have some bad news on the 7th. Beyond Good and Evil, the Beyond Good and Evil Fest, the BGE Fest that was supposed to be this fall is now going to be 2019, the fall of 2019.
I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
No,
I think that's probably good. I think they're probably waiting to show us some really exciting stuff, and allowing that little bit more time for development, like you were saying before, is always a good thing.
Exactly. Yeah. So the longer you wait for something, the more they can make it cooler and stuff like that. So waiting until next fall is no big deal, not for me. I'm really excited to see how that's. I hope somebody in our community goes so we can stream it, showcase it, and stuff like that. But they did release something. It's a what it is it is a cosplay guide, so that way people can get ready for the BG&E Fest for next year. And what they did was they took the in-game characters that they have, the NPCs, and they decided to show them in very, very good detail. And what it did for me was give me a closer look at what some of the customizations might be for character customization. So we're going to take a look at that. If you guys want to call into the show after we get done going over these pictures here to talk about No Man's Sky, I would love to hear from you. We haven't seen too much going on with No Man's Sky here lately, and I would like to know what's on your mind about that. Or if you want to call in and talk about Beyond Good and Evil 2, I would really enjoy hearing what you have to say with Beyond Good and Evil 2. So here is a picture, a cosplay guide of Callum. He's one of the NPCs. He's Irish, and it shows you in very, very detail the actual player, the model for this NPC, and it shows in big, big detail. I mean, you get to see what the sides and the backs look like, and if you keep going down, it shows you a close-up of the face, this slash paint, blue paint across his eyes, which we did see a little bit of tattoos and stuff that you could add to your character as you're customizing it. Here's the back of his coat, and I don't know what this device is here on the back. I'm not sure what that is, but it even has like Celtic design on the leather strap there. That's really, really amazing. Let me go ahead and share the screen. No, I can't share the screen with you, Sam.
That's okay. That's okay. I mean, I also have to stream up on the thing. I'm just a little tiny bit, but I tell you what, looking at the detail that's in these characters, I'm even more swinging towards it being a next generation console title.
Oh, no doubt, yeah.
Because I mean, don't get me wrong, PlayStation's it is amazing, but I don't know if it could really bring us that kind of detail in game. And if we're looking to see that, then that's...
Ooh, I don't know. Rockstar showed us a lot of detail with Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh my gosh!
True. I mean, I've been watching
frothy at the mouth with Red Dead.
Yeah, yeah. Well, some out there might be waiting for a bit of that Red Dead Cobra action, that hot Cobra action with the Red Dead Redemption. When are we likely to be seeing some of that stuff?
I'm going to upload a video tomorrow. It's just me, mollygagging or gollywgagging or whatever, lollylagging around in it, and yeah, it's going to be uploaded tomorrow for whatever it's worth. But
amazing! I can't wait.
Yeah, so here it shows like detail, like the jewelry, that the gloves, and it even shows like the tattoos that are on the character, the NPC Callum. Lots of detail in here. So I imagine one of the things you're going to be able to do is attach like tattoos and all the way down to clothing and other things. So that one there is from Callum, and then we have another one here from Nox. So Nox, you get to see up close. What's really cool is you get to see his weapon up close here in a minute. But there you get the normal profile of Nox. You got the jetpack on the back that you see him in the gameplay video when he's cruising around on that gigantic statue. You get a close-up of his face. Just amazing detail to this game. Then you get to see like his belt, the gun here that you're going to be able to see in better detail here in a minute. Again, remember, in BG&E 2, you are a pirate. You get to create your own hybrid, whatever species that they have available that you want to play. So you get to create your own character, whether it be a tiger, a lion, a monkey, an ape, or pig, or whatever you want. You can create that and make it your own personality. I want to get down here to his gun. Look at the jeans. The ripped parts of the jeans. It looks so real. But there's a close-up shot of his backpack. Just these guys are putting just in amazing detail into this game. You
can tell they really, really love this title. They really want to put out like the best game they can. And you can see it just from the screenshots. They're really working hard on this.
They sure 100%. Are.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's going to be amazing, man. Don't sleep on this title, people. I'm telling you.
That's right.
If you do.
And check out the gun here. The gun, I think, is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's got tape around it. It's got wires, so there's got to be some sort of electricity to it. Maybe it's just there's a gas chamber there at the bottom. It's got Nox scratched into it with a knife on the side, and then on the front of it, it's got like a little skull with where the ammunition comes out as the mouth. I'm not sure if
Something that like Spider-Man grapples on the gloves to you a little bit. It looks like that to me. How amazing would that be? Spider-Man across the city. That'd be incredible.
Oh, that would be. So that one there's Nox. I mean, we get to see like really up close detail of parts of this game that we haven't seen before, just from the cosplay guides that they're releasing. And then the next one is Shani. Shani is one of the female NPCs that's in the game. That's part of the storyline. So you get to see, the back of her outfit there. And at one point in time in the trailer, she has, this is her jetpack. So it's different than Nox, but that is a jetpack on her back. But it's a lot different than Nox. So you get to see her belts. So imagine when you're looking at these things, how much there's tattoos there on her chest. Imagine how much customization options that you're going to have to dress up your character as you make it, whatever species you want to make it. Here's jewelry Then you're seeing the tattoos there on her hand. Just so realistic. I mean, there's her sword here, which is very awesome. I'm not sure how much customization is going to go into the weapons that we have, or if they're just predefined. Don't know about that just yet. But
I'm really interested with the tattoos and stuff, like how they're going to implement that in. Like, are you going to go to an in-game tattooist to get that done?
Well, here's the thing. They showed a hair salon and I think it was a coffee shop. So I believe they're going to be adding mechanics in the game like you have with GTA, where you go and get your hair done and stuff like that. So I believe that possibly you would go to get tattoos put on. I would hope that they would do that.
I really hope so. I'd love to see that kind of stuff. I think that that kind of echoes a bit of the way that Cyberpunk is going to be kind of allowing you to upgrade your character and everything. And I think that's a really, really good way. I think you're going to see a lot of individualization. So you're going to be able to make your character really look like, even if someone else chooses a similar character model, the variations will make you look like two completely different beings, I think, and that's super, super cool. That's something that No Man's Sky could also deal with a little bit of that as well. I'd love to see sort of like the ship customization and all of that kind of stuff.
Right, I agree. I'm trying to go through my files here to see if I can find. I thought I saved a picture of what looked like to be shops. Yeah, I think I found it right here. Let me. It's called Tuck. I named it Tuck. Let me go ahead and see if I can get that put on the screen here real fast. Add new. Add source, browse, and then go to pictures. And it's under T for Tuck. Let's see. Where's it at?
While you're looking for that, I just want to quickly mention, guys, if you like Cobra and you like Cobra TV, please, please, please help us out. Hit the share button, share it with your social networks, Facebook, Twitter, all of that cool jazz. Get as many people here involved in the discussion as possible. Not only that, I don't know if you heard, but Cobra himself was actually in a pretty nasty accident not that long ago. Honestly, saw the car, looked like the Hulk had ripped the front off it. I'm surprised the man walked away alive. Completely honestly, it was absolutely terrifying. Really, really wasn't lovely at all. But he is in a bit of a bad way. So, if you're able to help Cobra out a little bit, help him get a car so he can get himself and his family and all of that kind of jazz on the road again, there is a PayPal support link below, and you can use YouTube Super Chat, or even the Streamlabs link, or even if you really love Cobra, you can get onto his Patreon, support him on a monthly basis.
Oh, thanks,
buddy. You get more amazing stuff from Cobra TV, so check it out if you can. Really would appreciate that.
I appreciate that, Septex. Thank you so much, buddy. On the screen, I got the picture of the Ganesha Barber Shop, and it wasn't a coffee shop, it was actually a bar, ice cold beer. So I really hope that that's a hint that, yeah, you're going to be able to go in and customize your character in a barbershop. And if that is true, then I wouldn't see why they wouldn't have a tattoo parlor as well. So I look at them doing that, actually. I mean, I know that's speculation because I don't think that they've actually said that officially yet, but I think it's very sound speculation that they would have that in there, since it's going to be very GTA-like. You can go down into the cities, you could steal any vehicle, any ship, any vehicle that's either driving or flying or buzzing or hovering or shooting off into space. You could steal any of that stuff, just like in GTA, and you'll actually get a wanted level, and you will be chased by the police. So there's...
There's so many awesome things in this game. There's so many, and this is only the stuff we know about. Imagine what they're going to bring us, to get us excited in the future before launch and all of that stuff. There's going to be some really amazing stuff in this game, man.
That's right.
Really is.
Yeah. If guys, as soon as we're done going over these pictures, we got one more to go over. If you want to join the call, go into our Discord. Join the Discord. Link is down below, and wait in the voice room down on the left that is called Atlas 102.5 FM, and I will pull you into the Subcast room and get you on the show. That way you could talk about No Man's Sky, you could talk about Beyond Good and Evil 2, or you could talk about Red Dead Redemption 2, you could talk about Fallout 76. There's a lot to talk about there. I've been hearing a lot of mixed reviews.
That you are interested in, and that maybe we don't even know about. Bring it to our attention. Let us know. We can only make videos about amazing games if we know about them.
That's right. That's right. So whatever's on your mind, guys, come on into the Subcast room. Just sit in there in Atlas 102.5 FM, and I'll pull you in. We got one more picture, so if you guys want to get on the call, go ahead and join that right now. So this last picture is of Uma, and Uma is that shaman that is using that high tech. What do you call that when they put the pins in you? What is that? No, it's not called voodoo. No, it's not called voodoo. Acupuncture therapy. That's right. Thank you, Snow Obsidian. He said voodoo. That one's her. She's got a lot of shiny and a lot of jewelry on her. The video that they showed on Space Monkey Program, and if I cut this out, and if I single this out as a separate video and upload it to YouTube, I'll splice in some of the footage of some. I don't know. He was making, drawing an actual character, and then they showed kind of like creating that character and showing different hairstyles and things like that. So I'll put that in the video. If I single this out and make it its own upload. But, that is Uma. Yeah, that's Uma. So there's a lot of jewelry, a lot of tattoos, very shaman-like. So that's pretty cool. It's good to get an up-close view of some of this stuff. And thank God for people that want to cosplay, because now we get to see these things pretty close up. If you guys do cosplay, just go over to the official Beyond Good and Evil website, and right there it'll have a cosplay guide. Just download that, and if I do single this out, I will put this in. Put the link for that in the video. You download it; it's a zip file, and you just open them up and check them out. But that is that on that, and let me know down below, guys, what you think about the Beyond Good and Evil 2. Are you excited to play it? Do you know much about it? I know there's not too many people checking it out, though. Have you noticed that?
It's it's a sleeper. That's what it is. Like it's kind of a little bit under the radar for people. People aren't sort of aware of kind of the premise of Beyond Good and Evil. Beyond Good and Evil was such an amazing game, the original one, and this is just going to be so much better. It was definitely one of the best PlayStation 2 titles I ever played. 100%. Yeah, loved it. It was such a unique way to play a first-person title. It really, really was. And, that I think that's what they're about. It's kind of seeking out the new, the different, something a bit more unique, not necessarily treading down the paths that have been well trodden before. And I think, that's what we all want, really, isn't it? Is something really new, unique to sort of spice gaming up a little bit. There's a lot of sort of rinse and repeat stuff that we're seeing out there. But you have got those games that are pushing, the difference out there, like No Man's Sky, obviously a standout one. Beyond Good and Evil 2, Bangless, so many cool games out there at the moment. Really, really good. Yeah. Definitely.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the chat here before we start taking calls. Guys, give everybody a chance to get into the Atlas room if you want to get on the show tonight. We've got, let's see, Infinite Lightning says, my God, I'm late. Hey, everybody, how's it going? Hey, Cobra, how you doing, Infinite Lightning, buddy? We got Dave Z saying no. They didn't. Red Dead 2 was all done in-house. That's why it took 6 to 8 years making it. I tell you what, it looks like they took longer making that game. It is so well done. We've got
definitely gem on the top of their crown, and that really is. That's incredible work by Rockstar. And I think they're actually, I'd say they're leading the pack a little bit. They're sort of showing other people how good games can be.
I would say Red Dead Redemption 2's game of the year.
I think it's an incredibly strong contender. Yeah, incredibly strong contender. I think you've got a couple of different ones there that are kind of a little bit more niche. I think and I think Red Dead's going to take it just with the huge amount of people that have kind of got into it, and just watching the stuff myself, I'm excited to play it eventually. Yeah, 100%. I want to get into that game. We have
J-Spot J coming to the rescue saying acupuncture. We've got people laughing at your voodoo comment. Dave Langer says, what I mean is all of Rockstar's different studios worked on the game. Oh, I see. Infinite Lightning says, people are always asleep. Always sleep on the real amazing games. That's true. They do. A lot of people slept on No Man's Sky, and I will still say that's a good game. Great game. Yeah. Dave Z says, I said the out... so people are arguing about how Rockstar made the game, I guess. Let's see. Unseen says
it doesn't matter. It's there. The game is out. You can play it. It's amazing. Go check it out. Red Dead Redemption, absolutely cool. I think Cobra. If you were to rate Red Dead Redemption, right?
Yes.
At a 1 to 10, 1 being terrible, don't ever buy it. Don't even look at the case. And 10 being if you only buy one game this year, and you've had to save like pennies every day to buy that one game, go and buy it. What would you rate that?
All right. I look at it. I'm very hard to please when it comes to games, and Semtex knows that above all else.
That's why I'm asking. Yeah.
Right. I don't like games that are very heavy story driven, and I got to say this about Rockstar. Most Rockstar games, I don't play the story. I get in and I start having fun with the open world. Red Dead Redemption 2 has such an amazing story that I'm playing it and I'm loving it. I would rate Red Dead Redemption 2 visually, story, music, aesthetics, everything. It's a 10 for me.
Well, there you go, guys. You've got the gold
it's a 10,
of
dude.
Approval right there. And I tell you, Cobra isn't someone that we easily put 10s out there on games. I can absolutely vouch for that. So Cobra saying it's that good is definitely something you want to check out 100%. Definitely.
Yeah, sometimes me and Semtex are going through games, and he's like, "What about this one?" I'm like, "Oh God, no, not this. No, I'm not talking about that. No, I don't. Yuck. It's just, I'm very hard to please, guys." And Red Dead Redemption 2, man, I'm super pumped about it. It's a great game.
You still need to play The Last of Us. You still need to play it.
That's right.
I'm sorry, you do. It's such a good story. Everyone out there who thinks that they would like to see Cobra playing Last of Us, like to see a thumbs up emoji in the chat, would be absolutely amazing. While you're at it, hit the old like button. It's always nice to be liked. And Cobra's a likable guy, so definitely do that.
I tell you what, guys, if something exciting, me and Snow were talking about this earlier in the pre-show. If something exciting doesn't come out and jump out and say, look what's being made. This is amazing. If something doesn't come out and jump out at me, I'm probably going to have to turn around against the current and swim with the other fish and start doing Let's Plays on his channel. Because I don't know what to talk about if something amazing doesn't come out and say, hey, look at me. You know? I mean, I don't know. So I would like to know you guys' opinion. Let's Plays, no Let's Plays, I don't know. But what I do know is we got a victim in the Atlas room. And the voice Atlas room. If you guys want to come on the call, just go into the Discord, hop in the Atlas 102.5 FM voice room that's on the left-hand side, and we will drag you in kicking and screaming. We got Roblox, and I don't know if he's going to talk. He's got his mic muted, but we're going to pull Roblox in here anyway. Roblox, actually.
We've got
Roblox
a lot of thumbs up going on in the chat right now, Cobra.
What's the thumbs up for? Is that for Let's Plays?
That's for playing The Last of Us.
Oh, The Last of Us. I
think maybe that's something we could get you to check out. I don't think you'd be disappointed. I really don't. I think you'd actually really love that game.
So
and pretty much the entire chat agrees with me. So yeah, there we go, guys. Maybe we can force Cobra to play games he doesn't want to play by using the thumbs up.
How about that?
Yeah. Look at the power of the internet. That's amazing.
Well, yes, I do want to correct myself, JSpot J. The past couple of months have been the golden age for video games. I do agree with that with Red Dead Redemption and things like that. I do agree. But on another level, on talking about game development, games coming out and talking about very ambitious projects, those seem to be very dry. Now, great games are coming out. Yeah. But to call them ambitious, I don't think I would call Red Dead Redemption 2 too ambitious. It is a very highly detailed, open world, story-driven game, and do whatever you want. You know, with your horse, run around everywhere. It's very amazing. I just wouldn't really call that a very high ambitious project. Now, there are still a couple that are going around. We got the Identity that's still in development. It hasn't gone away. It's not a scam. It is still being developed, and they're making progress. I don't...
Ancestors as well.
Huh?
Ancestors looks
Ancestors, yeah, that's... that I wouldn't call Ancestors an ambitious game. Ancestors Humankind Odyssey. I would call it a game that steps outside the box.
Yeah.
And it's stepping out of the lane that's titled normal and stepping into the crazy random lane. But Ancestors, yeah, that's definitely one to look out for. But yeah, games that are in development that are highly ambitious. I just don't see a whole lot of that on the horizon. I do see a lot of great games that are going to be coming out, but what I mean by great games is Days Gone. Is that what it's called?
Days Gone.
Days Gone. Yeah. It just didn't sound right when I said it out loud. But yeah, Days Gone is definitely a great game that's on the horizon. I can't wait to play that.
Yeah. There's a lot of good games out there at the moment, and I think there's a lot of kind of hidden gems as well to be found, across quite a few of the different platforms that people can play on at the moment. I think the problem with that is a lot of these things, as we mentioned before, come out from like very small indie dev teams, and they don't necessarily have huge amounts of kind of money to stick into sort of promotion. And not everything always ends up going viral as it should. There's a lot of amazing games out there that like people could be playing.
Right.
And give games a chance is what I'm saying. Give stuff, step outside your comfort zone a little bit, try something maybe a little bit new, something a bit different, and you'd be surprised, I think, how good games actually are at the moment. A lot of people out there, really. There's a lot of really, really good stuff to be played. Yeah.
Sure it is. Dave Langer says the Ghost of Tsushima game looks amazing too. Yes, it does. And I will be buying that game when it comes out. That is stunning. And then Dave Langer also says God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption. A lot of great games, but I wouldn't call them ambitious. Yes, yeah. Definitely great, though. I mean, Spider-Man, we own it. My son plays it. He probably plays it on my name, so you guys probably think I'm playing it, but I'm not.
We know it's you, Cobra.
It's not. It's not.
You and your spider fetish. That's what it is. Swinging
Spider
through
fetish.
The city. Yeah. We know what you're into.
Unseen says, The Last of Us is amazing, but you really have to be in the mood and able to focus on the game without any distractions so you get fully immersed into its world and story to get the full effect.
Very true. It's a very good comment. Yeah, I'd agree with that 100%. Really would. It's definitely incredible. And there's a lot of games that do, certain studios are amazing at storytelling, like Rockstar being one of them. They really are. They've got such a history of amazing, stories in their game.
Right.
Yeah. Last of Us, though, so excited for The Last of Us 2. I super am. It's going to be an amazing, amazing game. If it's even half the game that it was, that we saw from the first one, then that's going to be an incredible title to play. It really will.
Yep.
So,
what's up, buddy?
So I tried to get my girlfriend to go on the stream, but she just felt too awkward to join in.
Just get on the call.
She already left. She already left the stream. She's gonna play some Sims 3.
She's gonna go play Sims, huh?
Yeah.
Hendrik Weasels in the chat is saying he can't wait for Dreams, hope for the beat in the
I
next couple
know,
of weeks. And
I
that
know.
is going to be very interesting title. It's definitely worthwhile checking out.
But
we got Matt on the call. Matt, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how you going?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Doing better than I was a couple weeks ago. Pain's starting to go away, and I still can't walk on it. I went to the doctor's appointment, and I've got like hardware in my foot that is going to be there forever, but there's these 2 pins that are stuck in the side of my foot, and I got the stitches removed, but they left the pins in there because those pins are going to come out, but the rest of the hardware is going to stay in. Yeah, the rest of the hardware is going to stay in, but so I got to go back in 3 weeks to have the pins removed.
All right. Sounds gruesome. Sounds very gruesome.
Yeah, that's painful.
So what's up, buddy? What have you been playing? What's on your mind?
I'll be 100% honest. I was just messing around with Discord on my phone, trying to figure out how it worked, and I suddenly...
I'm losing you. It sounds like you might be too far away from your Wi-Fi.
All right, I'll move a bit closer. I'll be 100% honest. I was just messing around with Discord on my phone, trying to figure out how it worked, and all of a sudden I got...
Oh, you ended up in the Atlas room, huh?
All right, I'll move a bit closer. I'll be 100% honest. I was just messing around with Discord on my phone, trying to figure out how it worked, and all of a sudden I got...
Oh, you ended up in the Atlas room, huh?
Yeah. Totally by accident. But it's good to see you. You're going good.
Yeah, buddy. You know, I thoroughly enjoy seeing you in different places with the Cobra TV shirt on. I love those pictures.
I take it everywhere I go.
Yeah, every time I see a new one, I call my wife over and be like, look where the Cobra TV shirt is now. It's like weird spots, man. Like weird, not weird, but like cool locations in the world. Like that picture with you and that swimming pool on top of the roof of that building.
Yeah, on Marina Bay Sands.
Dude, that was such a boss photo. Like you look like a mafia boss up there, dude.
Yeah, I've taken it to Edinburgh. I've taken it to Melbourne.
Yeah.
Do you have a shop where we can buy Cobra TV merchandise?
Yeah, it's down in the description. It's actually, you'll see like images, I think before the description. But oh my God, we got Keep Calm and Game On's in the chat. Adam, get on the call, bro. Adam's been playing some strange games here lately, and I've been thoroughly enjoying it. I don't talk every time I go in there, but I've been watching Adam. So I'd love for you to talk about the games that you've been playing and stuff like that. He's been playing a very wide variety of games on his YouTube channel.
Which is awesome, because people should play a wide variety of games. You know, you never know what you're missing if you don't play other games. It's true.
Yes.
It's the truest thing.
Lorenzo says in the chat, also wondering how big the spaceships from Jade will be compared to the city of Ganesh. It looks huge. The Gata is 700 meters long. Yeah, dude. Oh my God. You mean the one that Jade was on that had the two arms that crashed into the sides of the Gata? That thing is big, dude. Big. I mean,
big shit.
Yeah.
It's a very big shit. We were having a discussion about that the other day, actually, weren't we? About the ship, and you think they're pulling a fast one on us a little bit. You think that like the trailer's making it look like Jade could be the bad guy, but really maybe she's not the bad guy.
Yeah, I don't think Jade's a bad guy at all.
Cool. Yeah, because I can't work out how Jade could be the bad.
Because Jade, she comes out and sees them all standing there. Jade's already got blood on her sword. So I think she pirated that ship that actually attacked him. I think she took care of the bad guys in there already, because the sword was already wet with blood. So I don't think in the trailer they're trying to make her look like she's evil, but I don't think she's evil. No way. No.
I think you're right. I think you're onto something. I just hope that Beyond Good and Evil devs don't see this and change and make her the bad guy.
Right. Like Allison Smith used to change things because we would get stuff right, and then they would do stuff different because we got it right.
Could be.
You know.
Some might say that could lead to grown men sitting around playing with stuffed animals.
It was either you or Adam that got me into funny trouble. It wasn't serious trouble. You or Adam said that the actors for the ARG were recruited off of Craigslist. Was it you or Adam?
That may have been Adam.
Okay.
It might have been Adam. Yeah.
I was actually emailed from Allison Smith saying, I just want you to know that our actors don't come from Craigslist. And that was in the middle of the stream. We had already been streaming for over an hour at that point, right? And so I don't know if they were just watching it or if somebody that knew somebody heard that and said, hey, check out minute number 159 or something like that, and but that was funny. And
if it was me, I apologize. If it was Adam, I apologize on Adam's behalf. There we go. All cleared up, Adam. It's okay.
Oh, Adam's saying it was him. It was him. Get on the call, Adam. What's wrong with you, buddy? I want to talk to you.
Get in here.
Yeah.
And Boxbox still has yet to be unmuted. I think we haven't introduced him yet.
So with
I did.
Christmas coming up. I mean, I see there's a couple of games coming out. I mean, I for one am extremely excited for Subnautica, which comes to PlayStation 4 on December 4th. Shameless plug, Subnautica there. But
Subnautica, yeah.
Subnautica is an amazing game. If you like No Man's Sky, and especially if you like the Abyss update, you will love Subnautica.
You said that December 1st?
December 4th, yeah.
4th,
of
okay.
December. Yeah. But yeah, they tweeted it out the other day, and I got really excited. It was like I drank like 3 cans of Red Bull without even drinking anything. It was amazing, and I cannot wait to play that game. We'll be streaming that 100%. So get ready for that, everybody. I might even try and drag Coburn to play in Subnautica because I think he'd love that game as well. He would. He really would.
I'd love to get new games except for one thing.
What's that?
The fact that due to the family rule, I can't get any games for myself until after my birthday, which is January 18th, so that's 24 days after Christmas. So normally it would be after Christmas, but since my birthday is like right after Christmas, I have to wait till after my birthday. Because this makes total sense. Which it does, but still, I can't buy anything for myself until after my birthday.
Alrighty then. That's not a good situation.
Nope.
We got best ongoing game though, and I do want to talk about that for a little bit. Best ongoing game awards. The runners up, the nominees for the best ongoing game is Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
I'm going to take a wild guess, and I reckon you probably voted for Fortnite.
Because you never played it.
I've played Fortnite once. I've got a video. There's proof. And in the middle of the video, I rage quit and switched games to No Man's Sky.
We're getting you back into Fortnite, sir.
Saying that you voted for No Man's Sky being the best ongoing game. What have you voted for, Snow? I'm guessing No Man's Sky as well.
I didn't vote yet because I have to make an account.
There in the chat are voting as well. Like, let us know in the chat what you're voting for and what. Get involved in the conversation, guys. Even just via the YouTube chat there. Like, let us know.
Requiem.
I went ahead and put the link for that in the chat if you guys want to go ahead and give vote. Well, let me see how I would vote. Let's go over this. I don't play Destiny. I own Destiny 1, and I played it just a couple of times. I own Fortnite. I played it once. I own No Man's Sky. I love No Man's Sky. I have never played Overwatch a single time.
Overwatch is a very good game. It is pretty good. It has got a pretty solid following, I've got to say.
It's kind of like a MOBA type game, except it's not top down and there are no minions. It's just basic 6-on-6 shooter.
Well, okay, so let's go over this. Destiny 2. I've seen a couple articles saying that it's not doing as well as they hoped.
I've heard about that.
Right.
I think following the success of Destiny 1 would be hard, though, to be honest. I mean, that was it was a huge title when it came out. A lot of people, including myself, I was playing it for months and months. It was very good. The raid system, the way you sort of went down, and there was like maze puzzles and jump puzzles, and then you'd fight a group of enemies, and then you'd move on to the next bit and fight more enemies. Then you get to this giant boss, and you'd have to like push him off the ledge to kill him.
Right.
If you're using an exploit that you weren't really meant to use, sorry about that. But it was a very good game, and I think any company would find it hard to follow that sort of success with even with a sort of a title that was named the same. I think that's quite a hard order. But I played Destiny 2 for a bit. I thought it was good fun.
Okay.
Destiny 2?
But again, this award is going for best ongoing game. So I'm not sure. Guys, comment down below what you know about Destiny. I mean, are they adding like some serious awesome updates? Is it trucking along really well? The only thing that I know is an article that I keep coming across, but I haven't clicked, that says something about it's not doing as well as they'd hoped, and they're trying to give it away or something like that. I don't know. But let me know about Destiny. Do you think it's the best ongoing game? Fortnite. Fortnite is the next one. Best ongoing game. In my opinion, I feel like Fortnite is kind of losing its popularity.
Well, I will say it is continuing in with the updates and all that. So it might be a contender because it's keep getting content added to the game semi-regularly.
Right.
So they might have some.
Wasn't there some kind of weird ARG going along inside the game?
There was. It was the cube, the giant cube.
Okay.
Where people are trying to figure out, where is this cube going? Where is he going? And yeah, it's ended now, but still, it's kind of wacky.
I've got to say, with Fortnite, I mean, one thing I've got to give them is they do consistently good updates, and they seem to be forever improving the game, and they do seem to be in touch with the people that are playing the game as well. You know, that they're definitely reacting to the community and what they want from it. You know, it's completely different now to what it was when it first released. I think, you know, if you're completely fair, I think it's got a good chance because you know it has got a huge following. They do, you know, it's a solid battle royale game. It's like personally, I prefer to play that battle royale than some of the other battle royales that we have choices for on console. Like you've got H1Z1, but I would say Fortnite's more enjoyable for me personally. I'm not saying that's the same for everyone out there, but yeah, I would say it's they are doing well with the old updates. They're definitely pushing content out. And I don't believe you pay for anything other than the cosmetics. Really, you get
and save the world.
Yeah, there's always new content there to check out, and that's something that's really good for any gaming community, I think. So yeah, you got to give them that. I think credit where it's due. Yeah.
Yeah.
The next on the list is No Man's Sky. Now, if we know a lot about No Man's Sky, and if anything that we say positive is going to seem biased at this point, but No Man's Sky. I mean, if you think about the way it was released. And all the updates, all the hard work, all the with the ARG involvement, the money spent there, releasing on a whole other console, doing very well with that, releasing it in another country on Tencent Wii Game, the Abyss update, the weekly updates, adding things constantly to the game.
Forget Next either. Next was literally, it was utterly game changing. Like literally, it wasn't the same game.
Right, exactly. It was 100% game changing. Yeah. You could have stuck No Man's Sky 2 on it, and it would have worked. So
I will also say that even though with some of the with most of these updates, there are still people with internet that are still playing 1.0 vanilla version, and they're enjoying it.
Yes, you're amazing. Right. 100%. You're right. Yeah, thousands of people. Yep. So I mean I'm going to vote No Man's Sky just to be honest and let people know. I mean, as far as the remaining ones here, like Overwatch, I don't know a single thing about Overwatch or why it would be considered one of the nominees for best ongoing game. Are they releasing like some serious updates? Is the game still doing well as far as player numbers?
They update the game. Yeah, I mean they bring in new characters. It's a very interesting thing. It's like a first-person kind of MOBA, essentially. The team has to play well together. All of the people in the team have to be playing to their strengths and helping the other people benefit from their specific buffs. So it's definitely, it's very good for team building. It's a brilliant sort of, experience to get into and play team building wise. It's a different type of game. You've got first-person shooters like, for example, I could say, Call of Duty. You can go out there and you can run around, you can get loads of kills and stuff, and you don't ever really feel the need to play it as a team. I mean, it can help, but, there's never an absolute need for it. But with games like Overwatch, you need to be playing in a good group of people that all work together well and that are all helping each other out. It's a very, very good game. And, I'd be interested to see how high up they get in the ratings. I don't necessarily think they're going to win, but I would say 100% it is, it's definitely a good game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Z, it's kind of cool name, reminds me of DayZ. Says something. Warframe is another good game, another good free-to-play game. I think Warframe would have been a good nominee for this. They just updated it to like an open world and everything. It looks absolutely amazing.
That game is utterly unrecognizable from when it first came out.
It is.
Really has been incredibly updated, and the dev team behind that really are working hard to make it, much better than it was when it came out. You got to give them credit for that. Again, credit where it's due, really.
Right. Yeah. You guys are going to make me check out Overwatch. I keep going back up and looking at it. I've never played it before, but I might give it a shot. Give it a go. Give it a little Cobra run through. See what happens.
Yeah, and maybe you can play with me sometime because I actually own Overwatch.
Okay, cool. Also, me and Semtex just realized we had Ghost Recon Wildlands. So if anybody's interested in seeing me and Semtex do a little couple missions in that for an upload, let me know, because I've been having fun playing it.
Yeah, it's a good game. It is a good game.
Don't forget the Boundless.
Brilliant. That's right. Yeah, people shouldn't forget Boundless. Boundless is an amazing title brought out by a company called Wonderstruck. Very small indie dev team, just like No Man's Sky, believe it or not. It's an open world MMO. You can travel to planets instantly through the portals. You literally open the portal and you look through it, and the other side is there. People running around, everything. It's amazing. Player built. Everything in the game is built by the players. Player built economy, and they constantly update the game every 2 weeks. In fact, there is actually a new update coming on Tuesday that brings in body paints that kind of like tattoos for your character that you can change. And if you're in the Gleam Club, you can change all the colours of the tattoos and everything. It's amazing. Definitely check it out. And I also stream a little bit of Boundless now and again. Shameless plug. So yeah, you can check that out if you fancy checking out Boundless and all of the amazing stuff that it can bring into your life. You can.
Yeah, check out Semtex for some balanced content. It's amazing stuff. It's a good game, great game. I haven't been playing it for a bunch of reasons. For one, it's they've added so much to it that my head's spinning around. It seems so complicated. Number two reason is I don't have time. Well, I do have time. I can't say that now. I don't.
No excuse.
Scratch that off. That's not an excuse. That's not an excuse.
2000.
But the other reason that was stopping me is this the fact that I didn't want Cobra TV to become a Let's Play channel. But if there isn't like something super shiny and majorly ambitious jumping out and saying, "Look at me," I might have no choice but to start playing some games until something comes along. I don't know.
I'd be gutted if you had to come and play Boundless with me. I would be heartbroken. I don't know what could be worse than having to play games with my friend that we both really enjoy. That would be a horrible experience. I don't know if you put yourself through it. I don't know if you should.
Reverse psychology?
Wow, I don't know. Possibly, maybe.
The last game that we have for best ongoing game is Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. Again, it's another title that I don't know anything about. Have any of you played that?
No, but I do know a streamer who has been streaming a lot of it, actually.
Okay. No, why would
I tried it out in the initial demo stage before they actually launched the game. I did a bit of beta testing for Rainbow Six, and it again, it's very much like the like Overwatch. You have to have a team that works together well. It's kind of like CS:GO in that respect. It's it's definitely a high tier shooter. You don't want to go in there and kind of like just running around willy nilly, not really knowing what's going on, because you will get utterly destroyed. It's you need to know what you're doing in that game. Definitely a lot of time investment if you want to take that seriously. But it is a very good game. Graphically, it's really good. The way that you sort of like, it's pretty much search and destroy, but taken to another level. It is very cool. It's very cool.
Well, I went ahead and voted No Man's Sky just because my ignorance. I know nothing about it or why it would be considered best ongoing game. I don't play it. So this is actually a preference. It's an opinion. This vote's an opinion, and mine's probably biased. But yeah, I voted No Man's Sky. So we'll see what happens. I think the work, just from what I know, I think the work that they're putting into the game, just constantly updating, adding tons of new feature. I think it would be considered best ongoing game because you got to think about how under the wheel they were when they released No Man's Sky. They were burnt to the ground. It's considered one of the worst games in history. I was reading an article. It was about Fallout 76, about how Fallout 76 is the new No Man's Sky, and they literally said that in the text, that it was the new No Man's Sky. And I was like, they're still using No Man's Sky as the way to describe a horrible flop. And
it's had the biggest turnaround in gaming history. Like 100% Next literally took that game from being one of the most hated games to one of the most anticipated things to play before that update happened. Huge sort of like community boost for the game. Huge increase improvements across the board in every way for No Man's Sky when Next came out. Just want to see a little bit of the purple back. That's all I'm asking, please.
Awesome.
Welcome to. I love it.
Just want to say welcome to the show, Martin Requiem.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, Martin's here. What is going on, buddy? How you doing, man?
I'm just being quiet in the wings, listening. And I've got something to say about what you just said about being compared to No Man's Sky's game flop. I just want to talk a little bit about not just Fallout 76, but what Bethesda is doing currently. The problem they're gonna have is that they are still using the old creation engine. And as a developer, they do that because all the modders to games, they know Creation Kit. They are used to Creation Kit, and that's why they keep on Creation Kit. Problem is that the Creation Kit it lacks some technologies. So this is my fear for games that are coming out in the future, like Starfield, was it? They were busy on, and Elder Scrolls 6, that they are still using that old engine.
I heard that, but is that a rumor? Because I also heard them say something that they created it. They're using a different engine for Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield.
They say they're patching it up or trying to work on it, but it's still. I watched some videos about people who have more knowledge about game development, and they say that just this Creation Kit, you can do a lot with it, but you could never get like an Unreal Engine quality of game using that. It's just it limits in some tech. I'm not sure what, but that's what I have seen. So,
the biggest thing I'm hearing from Fallout 76 is that it seems for people, what they're mainly complaining about, from what I'm hearing, is that it's just like Fallout 4. They just added multiplayer, like it's just an expansion pack.
Well, they hoped they did that. That's the problem. There are a lot of people who hoped there was like a new Fallout that just added co-op, but instead they added an empty world with no NPCs. It's only up to some data recordings you can find or some quest from robots, but a lot of complaints are that it feels very empty. It doesn't feel like it's completely done. Like there's still some bugs in there, and it's just people are not
saying really. Then is that people feel a little bit underwhelmed with what they got. They expected it to be a little bit more than.
Yeah, they expected it to be a Fallout 5 or something, and with co-op, but instead of that, it's just an MMO, and it's, I don't know, I think that's also a large majority of people who are really the fan base. They like games like Fallout to be like single-player games, and they just didn't expect this to be orientated on multiplayer, and that's also a reason why I'm not going for this game, and I'd rather await, what they're going to do with Starfield or what they're going to do with the next Elder Scrolls, which probably comes out in 2050, knowing Elder Scrolls. We have to wait a while. But, I was also hoping it just was like a Fallout title with just how Fallout was, like Fallout 3 or something, and then just have friends there, but it's completely player-driven. And I don't know. It's not for everyone.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I after seeing it, I can say this. I was hyped for it. I was going to buy it, but I've got this new motto to where I don't pre-order anymore, and I don't buy day one anymore. My motto is I wait, watch, and then buy. And I've watched, and I'm not going to buy. Not yet.
Yeah, same here.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's bad. It just didn't strike that itch where I I got to play this game right now. It looks like with updates and things like that, with them working on it, it looks like it could be a really, really awesome game. But as far as what it's offering me right now, I'm going to hold off and keep my eye on it.
Yeah. But it's also the thing that I hear a lot is, concerning game developers, that it seems the new normal now that game developers release games in like an alpha or whatever, and then they say, well, it will get better, and the times of people just releasing for PC, I'm talking, mainly PC developers just releasing a game that is directly finished. You see that less, it's more like here is.
I think there's a lot to be said for that path, though. I think that what the issue comes in is where I think the community around that game feels the developer hasn't been as transparent as they could have been
Yeah.
in how they promote the game. Like, you know, you do see games sort of, they're like, oh, we're officially launching, boom. And like, in my mind, when a game officially launches, it should be fully fleshed out. You know, it should have all the content from beginning to end. Once you've sort of played through the game, you should feel that you've kind of played the whole thing, and that there's, you know, there's sort of that time where you can put your control pad down, you know. But yeah, I would say that there is this trend at the moment to sort of launch games that aren't really in their finished state, but we are seeing the proof of the pudding with games like No Man's Sky. I mean,
and I'd say the biggest problem with that is when we as gamers force these developers to give a release date. Exactly, that's the biggest problem. Yep. You know, because then that puts them on a schedule, and when they have to delay, it is the freaking end of the world for the communities that are waiting for this game. Like, they take the letters of the internet and they start throwing at each other. Burning the alphabet down, you know, burning posts down. It's like Reddit. If you went to Reddit when No Man's Sky was delayed, I could see fire on my monitor. It was burning down, you know. And it's the worst thing that you could do is demand that these people give out release dates. It's cool. They're making the game. Let them make it, and let's let them release it on their own time.
Yeah. And like, don't get us wrong either. We're not saying that constructive criticism isn't like a good thing for game developers. I'm sure that is like the most valuable information they can get back is from the people actually in the game playing it to make the game better for everyone to have a better experience of it. But there should be kind of a definitely like a line of sort of minimum input that the devs have had, and sort of it should be released at a certain standard. And it's a shame that not many of the games that we're seeing coming out are sort of up to what we all feel is kind of the standard. But we're spoiled, aren't we? We've got games like Red Dead Redemption, for example, that's just come out. You know, that is an absolutely mind-blowing game visually. It is pushing the boundaries in so many ways that you know, the work they put into the storytelling, detailing the characters, the movement, all of the tiny little environmental factors that really make a game what it is, you know, it's all the little things that make the big differences ultimately. And you know, when you've got companies like that have got these incredibly huge budgets and they're pushing, you know, and they spend their time working on it, we're seeing kind of like, you know, what happens when people do that. And like, maybe we should all kind of learn a little bit from that. Like you're saying, sort of the worst thing we can do is put devs in a situation where they feel they're pressured to get the game out. We should be waiting for games to release and wait for the developer to be happy with what they've achieved, you know? It's
like a work of art, and you
can't let them have the delays. Don't send them hate mail. Be like, I can't wait for this. I'm so looking forward to this. You know, I'm gutted that it's not coming out right now, but I really, really hope you're going to make it better. And here's my idea on how you can do that. You know, be positive. Give, you know, that's more things come of positive actions like that than of any negative action you can ever give, especially in that situation.
And to come back to something what Samtex was saying earlier, if indeed Subnautica comes out to PS4, you should get it. It's amazing. I played it on PC, and it's just, and like Cobber, like you said, you don't really like storylines. Well, there is some sort of a story, but you don't need to really follow that. It's just if you like the new update from the Open Sky underwater thing, then you're gonna absolutely love Subnautica. So really advise to get that game if it comes out for PS4.
I'm so excited. So excited.
We're definitely going to do a short playthrough of that. For 100% sure. Hendrik in the chat says Red Dead Redemption 2 online is going to be amazing. I can't wait for them to implement the online. Here's what I hope, and I don't think they're going to do this, but Red Dead Redemption looks so beautiful. I wish it was a survival game. You know, if they made it online, I want to go out and hunt for my food, and I want to be able to build my own log cabin, go out and get resources. That would be such an amazing experience with Red Dead.
I don't know how correct this is, but there was a rumor going round. There is going to be an official Battle Royale mode.
Oh God!
I'm not even joking.
Look,
like 100%. I'm telling you.
Are they going to be? Are they going to be loot boxes?
I don't think that would be a bad thing, like a Western kind of.
It would be kind of cool. I would play it if it was in Red Dead Redemption 2. Like I would, if there was a battle royale, I would give it a go. But it just seems like they're just adding that to everything now. Yeah. Everything. I'm surprised Hello Games hasn't done it to No Man's Sky.
But that's how they keep the new generation happy. You know, the new generation doesn't just want to kill other people. That's just the thing. So you need to have a battle royale in every darn game, or else the demographics of the younger folks won't buy their games. That's the whole thing about it. Says the old man. Sorry, younger guys. This is just an old bitter man.
Oh, and J-Spot brings up another good thing about Red Dead. The Undead Nightmare, the DLC that we got with the first, or the Red Dead Redemption. It's actually the sequel to Red Dead Revolver, but there was Undead Nightmare to that. Oh my God, if they add Undead Nightmare to Red Dead Redemption 2, it'll be hands down the best zombie game that has ever been created in gaming history. Because it would. I don't care if you disagree with me or not. It's an opinion. I think it would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. And there's hints to it so far. I was going to bring them up, but I'm thinking about bringing back the morning show. And I was holding them off just in case I got an itch to come on the morning and talk about it. But there are hints and clues in the game that they are hinting to Undead Nightmare too.
Ooh, exciting times. I tell you what, that was super cool. The DLC for that. They even had like a little section of zombies in the vanilla Red Dead as well, and that was really fun. It was a nice direction for them to spin it in. It kept the game interesting. Also,
are the rumors true that this game might come to PC too?
I don't know. I hope so.
I heard something about it.
It's too big a title not to. If I'm completely honest, I can't see it like not coming to play like PC at some point. I just can't see that. They'd be cutting off a huge revenue stream if they were to like not do it. You know, it seems insane the amount of sales they would get from doing that.
Talking about on the subject of zombie games on the PC side of things, there is another game that gets a lot of negativity, which is Overkill's The Walking Dead, and that game also is, released and it's not really ready, and there's a lot of bugs, and it just gets a lot of. It's one of those games that when it was announced at E3, I believe people went like, "Oh wow, it looks so cool!" And indeed, the videos they showed, the pre-rendered videos, were absolutely cool. But the game itself, well, yeah, yet another game which gets a lot of negativity concerning zombies.
I mean, there's a lot of zombie titles out there.
Yeah, DayZ's my favorite. DayZ's my favorite, and
DayZ's the best.
I'm going to start a series on it. I promise. It's going to be Revenge of the Survivor and DayZ.
Yeah, to me it's still 7 Days to Die. I'm still, played it for so long, and it's
yeah, you've been on that kick for a long time, haven't you?
Yep. I run servers for that. I'm waiting for Alpha 17 to come out within 3 days. It comes out and it introduces a whole new perk system, so it gets much more interesting concerning perks you're gonna take. So yeah.
All right. I want to mention real quick here, and if the only way to extend the subcast here is if you donate $5, everybody. No, I'm serious. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, if people start jumping into the Atlas 102.5 FM is coming on the show is going to extend the show. But here's the last thing that I did want to talk about. And it says we are extending. This is a competition that's being ran in the subreddit for Beyond Good and Evil 2. And it says we are extending the competition to a total of 6 winners. This is the 15th anniversary of Beyond Good and Evil. So there's going to be 6 winners. The Ubisoft community team have given us 5 game keys for the Beyond Good and Evil on Uplay. These keys will be non-exchangeable. So if you win and already have or already own the game, you can either keep the key and give it to a friend or let us know so they can redraw it again. But they are giving away 5 keys to Beyond Good and Evil.
Did you just say 6?
6. I'm sorry, 6. Yes. Thank you so much, Snow. Thank you. So yeah, 6 keys to Beyond Good and Evil, and you can just hit sign up on their subreddit. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in the chat. Well, I don't think I can. It won't let me. Let me see.
This is the first Beyond Good and Evil.
Oh, there it goes. It went through. There's a subreddit for the Beyond Good and Evil. Then they're running that, giving away those keys. So that's pretty cool that they're doing that. Infinite Lightning says competition. Who do I got to kill? What are the weapon choices? I don't know. I think it's just a drawing. I'm not sure. But they are giving that away. So go on over there. Just let them know. If you go over to the Reddit and you sign up or you join the Reddit page, let them know Cobra sent you, or the Discord as well. Discord, I believe, is in the description down below. And if you're watching this later on, you can see you can click on the link that was in the live chat. Just look at the live chat there. Is there anything else that you guys would like to talk about before we run away?
Well, I've got a new headset. Don't know how I sound right now.
You sound beautiful, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Really clear. Really clear.
Yeah, I broke my other headset. It's for some reason when I buy a headset, it's like 2 years later, and my microphone just stops working. So I have to buy another one. I don't know what it is, but I break stuff.
Let's take a look at the chat here. We got Tapan. Also, would love to see Cobra join the large group of NMS fans that are planning to posse up and wreck shop on RD2. Really? So a lot of No Man's Sky fans are going into RD2 online. If you follow me on Twitter or Facebook, the Pan, message me on there, send me a link or something, and I would definitely love to join up because I'm not going to stop playing Red Dead Redemption 2 anytime soon.
You know Tapan under another name, but I don't want to name it here because he probably don't want to have that other name. But I know him under another name, and you know this guy, so just say
yes. It starts with a J, and
yeah, exactly.
I know exactly who he is.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, send me the link on Facebook. I didn't realize that until you said it, Martin. Then I looked at the icon
exactly.
there. Yep. And
yeah.
I just immediately clicked who that was. But yeah, I would definitely love that. Let's see if anybody's in the Atlas room. Nobody's in the Atlas room.
Well, just before we do finish out, I would like to mention again, look, guys, Cobra has been in a really, really bad accident. Like, not joking, he was really, really super unreasonably lucky to walk away with his life and his wife's life. They were both in the car at the time. Wasn't a very cool thing. There was a lot of worry. If you can help him anyway, if you can support him, if you can help him and his family get a car, there are links down below. The Streamlabs link is a brilliant one because it gets Cobra fastest with the least amount of stuff taken out. So that's always a good one to support. Please help him out if you can. We'd really, really appreciate it. We want to get him and his family back out there doing all the things they need to do, supporting the family, getting Cobra to working back, which is always nice. You always need money to pay your bills. So yeah, if you can, please help him out. We'd really
I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed. Cobra gets very angry if I donate.
Everyone who is allowed, which is
everyone who is though.
Yeah.
Thank you, Semtex. I do appreciate that. I want to tell a story about how my wife did not get as injured as badly as I did. So the car was completely totaled, crushed, opened up like a can opener. And
like a Hulk rip off.
Yes, and the dashboard and everything came towards us, and that's how my leg got crushed. It got crushed with the dashboard, and the pedal came up and broke my foot in half. But I'm a lazy person, right? I'm a slob. I will admit that 100%. All the fast food cups and bags and trash and things always got thrown onto the floorboard. And now this was a sports car, so it didn't have much of a floorboard for your feet to go in the first place. So there was a bunch of trash, okay? Bunch of trash down there. My wife gets in the car because she hadn't been in there in a while, and she gets in the car, and she's like, you got to clean out this car. It's messy. So she had to put her feet on top of this pile of garbage. And right, so when we wrecked, her legs were not underneath of the dash. They were pretty much like up, like almost against her, not literally against her chest, but up in that like angle. And so when we wrecked, she was safe from the whole entire dash coming towards us.
Wow,
that
lucky.
Yeah, wow. That it didn't harm her. She did get bruised up real bad, but it didn't crush her legs. And she's got really long, beautiful legs. And if they would have been, if there was no trash, her legs would have been in worse shape than mine. So thank God for my laziness and slobbiness and.
And he never cleaned his car again.
Right. I'll never clean anything again because it's probably going to save somebody's life.
Just hit you with the YouTube super chat donation. Thank you very much.
Oh, super chat. Thank you, L Plays Gaming. Thank you so much, brother. Guys, you guys know who he is. But if somehow you don't know who L Play is, go check him out, guys. Show him some Cobra love and hit that subscribe, hit that bell. Same with Semtex as well. And Martin Requiem, if you want to hear some bad singing.
Does, like any sort of content out there, just get behind him. You know, Cobra said it once, he said it 1,000,000 times. We are a constellation, man. We're all twinkly stars out there in the sky, but we all look a bit rubbish when we're just there on our own.
Go and sort
it out.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. No, Martin's got a good voice. I'm sure. He just doesn't upload it.
Thank you very much.
Hey, his stuff is better than when I did the Elvis Presley sing along. It's good. Nobody remembers that, so that's good. All right.
I like that. I thought you sounded good. You make a good Elvis.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
See, you missed it. You could have been so very much.
Like very much.
See, there you
go. Dave Langer says, "Yay for being a slob."
That's not an insult, Tim, though.
So I kind of joined in later, and I might kind of missed it, but bring me up to speed. The Beyond Good and Evil, is that also going to be on PC, or is it just going to be PS4 exclusive?
They have not officially mentioned yet, but the way the general opinion of the community, of the Beyond Good and Evil 2 community, is they don't expect it to be any different than it's ever been in the past.
And it was?
Yeah, it was on PC in the past. Yeah, you can get Beyond Good and Evil on PC on Steam right now.
I never played that one, so I don't know.
It's a really good game. It's old, it's dated, but it is a very good experience. It's definitely worth checking out, and I would imagine it's super cheap. So yeah. If you're bored, you want something to play that's super cool and a bit different, check it out. It's very good, and it brings you up to speed for the release of Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Right.
Sometime soon, we hope.
Okay.
But keep in mind that Beyond Good and Evil 2 is not going to be anything like the first one. Look, guys, we're talking procedurally generated planets. Now they're okay.
That's never been done before.
Well, hold on.
Sorry.
Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a handcrafted game assisted by procedural generation. Now, what they mean by that is they procedurally generated the planet's landscapes. You know, they did it so that way they can get a planet that is life size. And it takes place in one star system, and there's multiple planets there. There are life size. You could go anywhere on these planets that you want, and they're going to pepper it with stuff to do. It's not going to be just boring. There are going to be boring empty spots on the planet, but there are going to be hidden places deep inside caves where there's no civilization. We're going to find like these alien monks worshiping some religion, some alien religion. So you're going to have stuff like that out there, but it's going to have, seamless transition between space and planet. It's open star system instead of open universe like No Man's Sky. And this is good because they can actually laser focus in on content, and say, okay, we're only going to have one star system. So let's work our butts off to make these big, massive cities that are very much alive. Like the Ganesh is going to have like an underbelly of the city where all the crime is. You can go down there to get like jobs that are, like criminal jobs, or you can go and rob the people that are very high up in the city who are the rich. And then you got the normal people who are kind of like in the middle. But it's a massive life-size planet, more than one planet in the star system. It's going to be amazing. It really is.
And how far is that other project from that ex-GTA worker? Was the guy everywhere or anywhere?
I'm going to be doing a video on everywhere. I'm very worried about everywhere.
Okay.
He lost the lawsuit with Rockstar. Right. So he doesn't get the 150 million that was owed to him. And he stopped tweeting. They stopped being active on the internet and in interviews during the time that he lost the lawsuit. But up to that point, before he went quiet, they had opened up 4 studios in 4 different countries to work on everywhere. So I don't know what's going on with that. Rockstar actually trolled him, and they released a picture of something that they said to him in court, saying, "I think you've had enough." It was a Red Dead Redemption 2 like poster, and it had the quote, "I think you've had enough." If you Google it, you'll find it, and that was aimed at Leslie Benzies for losing. So, some bad stuff there, man. Some bad stuff, and I hope he hasn't stopped the project. But I'll be making a video on that. I'm a little worried, to tell you the truth.
We'll have to see. We'll have to see. We never know. He did. He has previously stated that it wasn't it didn't matter what the outcome of the lawsuit was. It
Very
wasn't
true.
Financially sort of supported by that. So he could be being quiet for legal reasons. He could have all kind of stipulations and legal tie-ups with Rockstar and stuff about what he can say, what he can't say. Maybe that's the reason for the quietness. So don't worry too much. I would imagine if it was something that was definitively it's not going to be coming now, they would probably put something out publicly. But we haven't seen that yet. So there's still hope.
At one point in time, they did announce they name-checked a lot of people that were working for him at the time, so maybe I can look into that and see what kind of projects they're tweeting about that they're working on, and if it's not everywhere, then there's a problem. So that's the kind of investigation that I'm going to go into. I'll make a video, like a live investigation on it, and then we'll upload it and see what the outcome is. Got my fingers crossed.
Yeah,
That's
and
one of those...
just keep in mind that that Hello Games also won the lawsuits by you that they could use the word sky. So just saying everything is possible.
Well, what's amazing about that is they won a lawsuit that Microsoft lost.
Exactly.
What do they want to call it? SkyDrive? Yeah, I think it was SkyDrive instead of OneDrive.
No Man's Drive.
No. I'm talking about Microsoft. They wanted to name it SkyDrive instead of No Drive. They wanted to name it SkyDrive, and they lost the lawsuit with Sky News, and so they changed it to OneDrive. And so Hello Games comes around and battles them in court. Hello Games wins, and a lawsuit that Microsoft couldn't win. That's amazing. We got Single Player in the chat. What's up, Single Player? Saying, ready for Beyond Good and Evil. Sounds like a good video. Oh, she's talking about the everywhere. Yeah, I just hope it has a good outcome. I hope I feel good after I'm done researching it. But, yep. If we'll probably go about another 15 minutes if nobody wants to join the Atlas Room and the Discord. Get on the show. Tell me what you're playing. Talk about No Man's Sky. Talk about, I don't know, any other game or whatever. And
hey,
I also...
I need to go now, but thanks for having me on, and look forward to being on again when I'm expecting to.
Thank you, Matt, buddy. And I'm going to keep a lookout for some more of those awesome pictures, buddy.
Yeah, no worries. I'll think of something more interesting to wear it.
All right, buddy. All right, you take care, man. Stay safe.
Interesting to wear.
What's that, Snow?
I was saying that in regards to the whole shirts, Cobra TV shirts, I may have an idea for you, Cobra.
Ooh. When a Mysterious Blue Space Entity channel says, great channel, love the owner of this channel. Hey, I'm getting into Discord. Awesome. I can't wait to speak to you. What do you got there, Snow? Don't do anything that... Don't do what I think you're thinking of doing.
Also, I wanted to say that if there are any complaints about the channel, you can write a message to, that is SEMTEX.
Yes.
UK.
Also, if you have any complaints, please forward them to SEMTEX as well.
Yep.
There is that. Yeah. By all means, complain at me all you like. You may not get a response, but you can complain at me if you like.
I do want to show a very awesome picture. What's his name? Snow Obsidian here reminded me of something funny because he's scaring me about what he's talking about or wanting to talk about. But here is a card that was given to Alice and Smith that ran the ARG for Hello Games. And right in the middle, somebody put my name there, Cobra TV. So thank you to whoever put my name there on this card. And this was a thank you card to Alice and Smith. Another thing that's funny is somebody put hashtag Cobronies.
Oh boy.
Snow Obsidian, that is your fault. Listen, this is your fault for coming out as a brony on the show. That there is a card in Canada, in Allison Smith's studio, that says Cobronies, and that single-handedly is your fault.
You're welcome.
Somebody also wrote over here, hashtag Cobros. So a lot of love for the Cobra TV channel. Thank you so much, guys, whoever put that together. And I seen this a long time ago, but I literally didn't see the Cobronies or the Cobra TV in there at all. So thank you very much. We got Mysterious Blue is in the subcast. We're going to get him in the subcast. Mysterious Blue, what's going on? How you doing?
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you. Crystal clear, bud. Crystal clear. What's on your mind?
No, just a lot going on. So what kind of system specs do you guys have? I'll share mine.
System specs. So is this like I'll show you mine if you show me yours kind of thing?
Yeah, it's a PC thing. You know, we like to exchange.
Sorry,
pictures,
I'm a really random guy. I can't help it. So.
Well, the Cobras here on the channel helped donate a bunch of money to get a computer a while back. So I was able to get a really good one, and it's got I'm not a PC gamer. I've been doing a little bit of PC gaming here lately because I have a beast to do it with. But so let me know if I leave out a feature here. But I've got an 87 processor, an 8700 processor.
8700K, 8700K. You got
16 RAM, 1080 graphics card, and water cooled and all that. Did I leave something out?
Cool power supply. I think you've got M.2 in there as well. It's a pretty beast PC. It's a good one. It's definitely good for making videos.
I'm able to put everything on ultra settings and still play without nothing bad happening. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll kind of go into details about my system. I got my computer as a refurbished, $200. Came with i7 870 2.93 gigahertz, 4 cores, 8 threads, 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM. It didn't really have much of a graphics card. I originally put in my next upgrade was a GT 1030. Wasn't quite powerful enough. I just recently got a GTX 1050 Ti with 4 gigs of RAM, 768 CUDA cores. It's the overclocked edition, so it's really fast. Yeah, I kind of lucked out on my PC. I was really smart about how I built it. I paid roughly only $500 in total, and it's a beast.
What do you play, mate?
On a totally different topic.
What game is it that you're playing most?
I play a lot of games. Play No Man's Sky. Here, I'm just going to open up my Steam.
So, well, if I'll do this. In the meantime, I have an Intel Core i7 3770K. I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a GTX 1070 Ti, and it runs beautifully. So, yeah.
This is what happens when you go into a bar full of PC players. This is
exactly.
So
I've got an OG
Arma
PS4.
3. Sorry, go ahead.
And I'm running on the OG PS4 specs that I believe is running on the Jaguar architecture.
Yo, I got a launch PS4, bro.
And I'm loving playing on my launch PS4. It's amazing. And I love the game. I love playing on it. It's awesome. Control pads for the win. That's all I'm saying.
I used to have a potato inside, but that one died.
What kind of games you got there, buddy? What have you been playing lately?
Arma 3, Counter-Strike, Elder Scrolls Online, No Man's Sky, Lord of the Rings Online. I know that's old, but I just recently got into it. PlanetSide 2, Roost, Rope. I don't like Rome Total War, Warframe. I have too many games to list. I'm looking at the other games you're talking about, Dual Universe. I'm definitely going to hop onto that. That looks really interesting. But my concern is will my computer handle it?
You can always go to this website, Can I Run It? It literally, if you Google Can I Run It, you go to a website and you basically search the game title. And if it's in there, you just click the Can I Run It button and it will tell you if your PC, it will just, you have to give some permission to, it's safe, you know, I use this, it's safe, it's not a virus, but you can just give that permission. It will check your PC and it will tell you if your PC is ready to play a certain game.
I don't think that's available for dual
universe
yet, though.
Black Desert Online, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Battlefield 3. I still play Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne, Battle.net. Anyway, go ahead, guys. I'm just too many games here.
Wow, yeah, I think a lot of us, like, I've got a lot of Steam games that I don't even play. We got Asterisk in the chat says, has to be a virtual bar because we stay at our computers. I want to show L Plays. I want to show you something. L Plays is in the chat. It'd be awesome to talk to L Plays. L Plays, I want to show you something in the chat. This is a communication that I had with Allison Smith earlier today. So I asked him, well, I didn't ask. I said, hey, I'm ready for the ARG to start up. Let's go. And they sent me an emoji instead of saying, I can't talk about that or no. So they sent me an emoji, and I said, sent him a GIF with Batman rubbing his chin, saying, interesting. So there's a possibility that, you know, because they didn't tell me no. So I don't know what that means, but I would like, L Play said good times in there. I think he's talking about the picture with the, oh, wait, I'm not even sharing it on screen. Sorry about that, L Plays.
Sure.
There you go. There you go. Oh, we got Devlin Pixie in the chat. It says, hey, Cobra in chat. What's going on, Devlin? Devlin's over there on the CSD forums. And believe it or not, guys, the CSD forums for No Man's Sky, they're still pretty active over there. So if you have an account or haven't logged in, go check them out. Amazing people over there. I just don't have the time to really comment, but I do lurk. I do lurk. No, go ahead, buddy. This is your show, man. You're allowed to interrupt me and tell me to shut up and do whatever you want, buddy.
Cool. So what I would love to see No Man's Sky, I would love to see like kind of cities and stuff, like AI built cities. Oh, one interesting thing I discovered about No Man's Sky the other day, I found a couple star systems where there's no space stations.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that would be actually...
I agree with you. Yeah.
Build in cities and stuff that are AI owned and add a little more features in there and stuff. Because that's the one thing I would love No Man's Sky to have is like some sort of AI city or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I would too. Well,
I
think it's in the future.
Yeah, you know what they said, right? Like, and this is just some. What did they say again, Cobra, at the last introduction film? And that's just, and more is coming. They always say, the update videos, like, and more is coming. So,
oh yeah,
they're still working on stuff.
And look at that survey that we all took as a roadmap, really. Because you know, the oceans was on there, underwater was on there, and that's what we got with Abyss. So. As far as cities go, I still think that that's a thing. They do have Sam Swain there. Sam Swain is like his expertise is procedurally generated cities and dungeons, and he's actually creating an engine that its specific role is to procedurally generate cities. And he wants to do two things with that. He wants someone to help him fund that game, which we know Hello Labs was created to fund experimental procedural games. But he wants to help fund it as an engine, and then he wants to find a developer who will use it. The other thing that he wants to do is create a game with it. So he's there working.
How convenient is it that he works at Hello Games?
Exactly.
Exactly. Have a procedurally generated game. I mean, that's uncanny that they would hire someone that's also into making procedurally generated things that might make their game better. Yes. Who knows? It's something that we might see in the future. You never know.
The one thing I like about Hello Games is that they're not like they're kind of like a mom and pop business, right? They're not like how do you say it, like a desperate to make money, right? Just, you know, they release a title, and that's the one thing I like is that they don't have a big budget. All the money they keep doesn't get wasted, and they can just continually keep working on the game and progress in.
Yep, and every DLC for free
because they got a lot banked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's the biggest reason why I went ahead and voted for No Man's Sky as best ongoing game. I mean, not for its popularity, but for their hard work and diligence and just continuing to work on it and upgrade it. And they're not shying away from that. I mean, they're working their fingers to the bone on this game, and it's quite impressive.
Well, it's nice that you only got to buy one copy of the game and not worry about DLCs. It isn't a big company, so they don't really have to pay that many people, so that they can continually keep releasing updates without having to worry about being short on money. So it's pretty nice.
That's right. That's right.
Go
ahead.
Just want to say, well, in all fairness, if they, we're not going to deny the rough start they had, with this game. But in all fairness, if they would ask money for like something like Next, it's too early for that, because then people will go like, hey, wait a minute, you had to fix this game and now you're going to ask money for that. So that's also something. But I think by now, if we go further, I would definitely pay for a paid DLC by this stage of the development of No Man's Sky, because the comeback is just, it's just wow, Yeah.
Leozar 69 in the chat. How you doing, buddy? I don't know. I don't think that I personally don't think Hello Games is even going to do that. I think they're going to release it. I think once we get to 2.0, we might hear about another project that they're doing.
Probably.
That's my guess. That's my guess. Or we're going to start hearing about the projects that they have underneath Hello Labs. I don't know.
It would be nice either way. It would be nice to see something new come from Hello Games. I think that they're very ambitious. They've proved that with No Man's Sky, and it'd be lovely to see kind of what's next on the horizon for them. I think they've put a lot of work and time into this game, but I think they do best on new, interesting, different direction kind of titles, and it would be lovely.
Maybe they're working on a game title that's gonna called No Woman's Earth. Never know.
You never know, yeah.
I tell you what, though, so Sean Murray, he's said it quite a bit in the last couple interviews that he's done, is that he talks too much in interviews, right? And he's learned that they make games. They're better at making games than they are better at talking about those games. So I would, if I was a betting man, I would say that they already got another game being developed at the moment, and when it does become known that they are, you can bet that they're going to be more secretive than Rockstar. I guarantee you there won't be a single interview about the game until after it's released. Their next project is going to be one of the hardest games to cover in history.
I think they learned from that, not to be, and Shamari learned from that, not to be too quickly talk about a game, He was too passionate.
Yeah. Yep. So I don't know what the future may be. So Mysterious, do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I do.
Do you stream games on it, or what do you do on your YouTube channel?
Sometimes I'm kind of a little over the place. It's really hard to describe. Like, I have this kind of curiosity for a lot of things out there, so sometimes I do. So.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So yeah, I mean, make yourself known in the chat. If anybody wants to check you out, that'd be awesome. L Plays in the chat says No Man's Sky 2: The Gek Strike Back.
but yeah, like I'm into a lot of paranormal and alien UFO, like everywhere, computers, bizarre stories, news sometimes. Every time I do post, I try and keep it interesting. I try my best. Some people may not be interested because
that's right up my alley.
But
right up my alley.
Won't be to the subject that they want, but every subject, everything I post, I try to keep it interesting. So, and the one thing about getting on YouTube and doing this is it's very, very tough to make videos, even though some of my videos, I'm not even though I'm using video editing, doing basic stuff, it's very tough.
It is 100%. I agree with you. me and Semtex and my wife have been thinking about coming out with a paranormal show of our own too. It's just yes, sorry. It's just
weird.
It's scary because I got to think to myself, do I start a show here on this channel and just schedule it for a 1 day a week, or do I start a whole brand new channel just to do this? So there's a lot of thought.
I think what we should do is actually put it to the chat. If you would like to see a new show brought to you by Cobra TV, co-hosted by Semtex UK and Mrs. Cobra, give us a thumbs up in the chat. If you would like to see this on a different channel, give us a thumbs down.
I literally have 2 thumbs up and both my feet in the air right now. Just saying.
But yeah, if you decide to go there, have a look through the whole thing, because all the good videos are like spread around, like it's kind of spread out throughout the channel.
Okay.
So, but I want to also say one thing too, like I'm very skeptical. I mean, I have had paranormal experiences in the past. This is growing up in my last house. I was haunted by a demon before. And this is what kind of sparks my curiosity. Now, another thing, too, is there's a lot of hoaxers out there. There's a lot of people who are career hoaxers. And the one thing I've learned about video editing and stuff is to determine the hoaxers is always look around the edge of objects. If you can look around the edge of objects and you can see blurring or whatever, then it's probably a hoax. Because I do have some knowledge about video editing, I can spot the hoaxes. The other thing too is like I don't report on every single UFO sighting just because there's so much out there, right? So I kind of cherry pick the best ones out there and then upload them. Sometimes I'll upload stuff, but I've been uploading quite a bit. I've been trying to do maybe one video every 2 days, but it's just way too hard.
Okay, well, I'm definitely going to come by your channel and check it out.
I don't know. It's going to be a daily thing where I'm going to upload every day.
All right.
That sounds very interesting. I will follow it because it's also right up my alley. So,
after the stream, I'll go over and check out your channel and give you a subscribe and a bell hit. And
oh, you already subscribed to me.
Oh, am I? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
I'm surprised. Like, well, holy cow! Like, yeah, no, there's some people coming over and subscribing to me, and it's.
Were you a different name before?
Yeah, I had another YouTube channel, but I kind of took it down because I want to kind of keep my identity private on the internet because it's pretty dangerous, right? So
yeah.
Yes, Snow Obsidian's really private. I mean, sometimes he's overtly private. Where be like, well, you got a bag there? Yes, but I can't tell you what bag it is because it has a store name on it. And if you know the store name of the bag, you might be able to find me. But like, I'm Cobra. I'm not going to come find you, Snow.
I think you'd be scared to find me.
What's your that color, Slow? I don't know if I am able to divulge such personal information. Sorry, we're on the internet.
Yeah, it's the same thing with me. I mean, you thought Requiem was my real last name?
Oh, no, I thought it was the other R name that I was saying a couple months ago.
Well, the one thing about Discord that I'm okay with using is I know Discord protects your identity. That's why I have no problem using it.
Yeah. Yep, Skype is
it's a very scary world out there. Like, trust me, like, my last channel, I wasn't even that big, and I had some stuff happen to me with people trying to find me and stuff, so.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to find you. If you post a picture that say you take a picture with your phone, and I just found this out a couple days ago, and you post it, it'll have metadata where that picture was taken geologically.
Whoa.
Yes, I found that out. Like, you could actually put it in, run it through, and it'll have a GPS location where it was taken.
L-Blaze has just put out like some really pertinent information that I feel we have to highlight. He said, "Follow the ponies, and you will find a snowy." And I reckon he's probably right.
A snowny?
Yeah. It could be the case. Could be the case. So if you're, if you want to find snow badly enough, follow the ponies.
Oh my gosh.
This is funny. And to be totally honest, I'm just going to put this out there to everyone watching the stream. I don't know how to the 46 plus people watching the stream, I'm not as big of a brony as I was when I said I was a brony the first time. So I'm not as big of a fan as I was earlier.
Hey, Snow, never the numbers. Never the numbers, bro. Never say the numbers.
Yeah, don't say the numbers. And also, look, he turned on his camera, and I don't know if he does this to mess with me, but this dude was sitting there petting a stuffed animal. All right.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say he was messing with me, but he also showed me that he was crocheting a cape for this stuffed animal to wear. So I don't know. I mean, you could say you're not a brony.
No regrets.
So
I enjoy.
But
yeah,
I don't know what it was that you were
Nice
petting. But you said it's not a pony. But I don't think it matters if it's a pony or not. Just
Yeah, Cobra,
Actually,
man, that would be
embrace whatever you're
really
into,
cool
right?
if you... Sorry, I didn't mean to. Go ahead.
Is it okay if I send out the link to Mysterious Blue Space Engine's YouTube channel in the chat?
Yeah, go ahead. So, Cobra, I was going to say that it would be really cool idea if you did paranormal videos. What you should do is do 3 subjects: video games, paranormal, alien videos, and just stated that. Don't go to news or anything. Just stay on those 3 topics.
you mean in
That
one
would
live
be
stream?
amazing.
In one live stream?
Or no, I mean like on your channel in general. Just cover those 3 subjects. That would be so awesome.
Okay, well, that's definitely something I'm going to think about. We got the Artlander says, internet is definitely a dark place sometimes.
Can be. But
Yes.
there are amazing people out there that can bring brightness and sparkly stuff into your life. Glitter everywhere. Cobra TV, you heard it first. Check him out. Hit the like button. Support him if you can. He has had a bit of a bad time.
You said glitter and
but we all love,
Obsidian's
I
ears
think I
perked
can
up.
speak for everyone watching at the moment. We all love you, Cobra. We're
Thank
so
you, buddy.
glad that you are getting better and
Thank
that you're starting to heal, and we're seeing more of you on the interwebs. Thank you for providing this place for us. You are a boss, and we should all support you. Just saying. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, everybody out there watching.
Thank you very much,
You know.
buddy. I do appreciate that. Martin Requiem just posted a link to Mysterious, his channel there. So if you guys want to go check that out, click that link right there, guys. And,
Josiah.
Welcome back, Josiah.
Josiah
Bennett.
Oh, Josiah just joined. Josiah, what's up, buddy? Uh-oh. This is how horror
He's doing
this is how horror movies start.
like an impersonation of Red Dead Redemption.
This
He
is the real life
tumbleweed.
version of Unfriended.
Tumbleweed.
What happened to Josiah? Josiah, where are you at, buddy?
Where are
He's
you?
not
Josiah?
muted, but I think he's trying to talk, but he's not getting any signals out there. Oh, wait.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. My mic was turned off.
Oh, you scared us. The Artlander just subscribed. To Paranormal. To Mysterious. There you go, Mysterious.
No, I just say, Cobra, I just want to thank you for being such a great host, and I enjoy your channel. Some amazing stuff on here. That's all I got to say.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. And guys, never be afraid to comment in any direction you want me to go in. I mean, because I like making content. If everybody ganged up and said, Cobra, we want you to cover the development of up-and-coming vacuum cleaners, I would do it just because I like to research. I like to make
Cobra,
videos. I like to...
I
what?
would love you to come and play some bangers with me.
Now you're backing, Samdex. Now you're backing.
It would be fun. It would be fun. And it would be great to play some games. But we are going to be playing some Ghost Recon soon as well. So definitely keep an eye out for that. That's going to be fun.
That's going to be a blast. Me and
I can't
Semtex
wait.
going in at it, doing like special ops and recon and assassinations. Nothing's going to go wrong. Nothing.
Nothing could go wrong. What could go wrong with me and you and high-powered military weapons and explosives? I mean, come on. That's an absolutely safe environment for anyone to be in.
When in doubt, C4.
Exactly. When in doubt, Semtech.
We got single player in the chat saying, Cobra, can you give a shout out to Jill Bryant? She is my professor in college, and she is a huge fan of you like me. She told me in class when we were talking about No Man's Sky. I do want to give Jill Bryant a big shout out. So Jill Bryant, thank you so much for being a fan of Cobra TV and being part of the No Man's Sky community. It's awesome that, and I'm jealous that you get to teach or even be in the same room as single player. So thank you so much, Jill Bryant. You are amazing. So there, it's good. It's good. We got the Artlander saying, you guys, especially Semtex, are the reason I bought No Man's Sky. First game I've played since Skyrim, and I'm hooked. I hope they add more variation in the future. I do too. I hope that's.
Hey guys, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab some cake.
We're both with you on
okay,
that.
buddy.
I think the variation stuff would be amazing to bring.
The cake is a lie.
Sky. Bring us back a little bit of the colour, add a bit more variation, let it go crazy the closer you get to the middle. That's what we all want.
Yeah, start a new hashtag, guys. This is okay. You know what? I'm going to start it.
NMS variation.
Hashtag bring back the color.
Purple. Give us purple.
Let's see. Let me put this in here.
Hashtag
Who
bring back
doesn't
the
like
color.
purple grass? Come on. We all
Bring
love
back the
purple
color.
grass. Yeah.
Bring back the rainbow.
Oh, the Artlanders is asking me questions about something I really love talking about. Beyond Good and Evil 2 says, so I'm curious about BG&E 2. Will it be open world like No Man's Sky? Yes. Life-size planets, seamless transition between planet and space. You go out in space, travel around. The only thing that's different, well, there's a lot of different things, but one of the things that's different about BG&E 2 and No Man's Sky is that BG&E 2 is going to be one-star system. But the difference is that these planets are going to be gargantuan. They're huge. They're humongous. And the scale is the biggest thing, one of the biggest features. Like, things are they're just massive. So when you're on these planets, from what I've seen, they're going to be way bigger than a No Man's Sky planet. And the cities are all going to be handcrafted. They're not going to be procedurally generated cities, and they're going to be massive. They're going to be huge. So yeah, open world, open star system, just like No Man's Sky, but just narrowed down to one star system.
I think they've basically got all the desserts out on the table. And they're like, I'm going to have the chocolate topping off that. I'm going to have the buttercream out of the middle of that one. I'm going to have the lovely red berry sauce from that one. They create their own dessert. It's just the best of all of those things.
That's right.
That's kind of what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, buddy, go ahead.
With the whole scale and all that, with the life-size planets and all that, that's all 1-to-1 scale? Kind of like
yes, from what they showed at the demo.
Thing?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. The demo, like, go back and type in Beyond Good and Evil 2 demo, and watch that. That is a truly amazing demonstration of the scale of the game. But yeah, so open world is my thing. The day they make a Final Fantasy X open world, I'll never be seen outside again.
I haven't seen the sunlight in years.
Sunlight is overrated. Really. It's true.
Yeah, very true.
Anyway, Cobra, it is about 5 till 10.
Okay, buddy.
Just doing Father Time thing right now.
All right. There are going to be segments of this subcast that I'm going to single out as a video all on its own. So if you stayed for the entire duration of the subcast, you'll probably see that get uploaded. The Beyond Good and Evil portion and probably the best ongoing game portion too. I might single that out as its own upload. But again, guys, keep in mind, come by the YouTube channel, comment down below, and any probably my most recent video, what you would like to see on the YouTube channel. I'm having a hard time finding ambitious games, like super ambitious. I'm very picky about things really being ambitious, and so I find myself not making a whole lot of videos. So instead, maybe I do some Let's Plays of games Maybe that could be a thing while I'm waiting for something to cover. If that's something that should be done, let me know. Or if you want to comment something else that you would like to see done, just go into the latest video and just type in some critique, some criticism, some ideas. It's you guys that I want to impress, so whatever you want to see, I want to make.
Now here's an idea. You said you played Destiny 1, right? Do you have any interest in Destiny 2?
I've got about 2 hours in it.
In Destiny 1 or 2?
In Destiny 1.
Oh. Well, would you have any interest in Destiny 2?
I don't know.
Because I own the game, and I'd be more than happy to play with you on it.
Ryan Johnson just dropped a great game. Little Devil Inside. If you guys don't know what that is, YouTube it. Thank you, Ryan Johnson, for reminding me about that game. I was going to make a video about that, and I forgot. That was a while back, a long time ago. Little Devil Inside, guys. Check that game out. Let's go ahead and YouTube that real quick while we're sitting here.
While it's fresh in your mind.
Yeah. Let's see.
Don't we all have a little devil inside? I know Semtex has. Don't deny it, Semtex.
Oh, I don't know if it's so little, to be honest. Yeah, remember, guys, if you can help Cobra out at the moment, he is looking for a little bit of support, just so he can get himself and his family back on their tracks. He really does need a vehicle to get himself to work and stuff once his leg's healed up, and that's something that isn't unfortunately going to fall out of the sky, hopefully, because
it's on in
20 years. So he needs a little bit of help. So if you can donate anything, even if it's just $1 or $2, it all, every little helps, as a massive company that copyrights that saying says. So if you can, it'd be really awesome. There's a Streamlabs link below. Just click on that. You can do it. PayPal is ultra secure. It would be really, really helpful to him. I'm sure him and his entire family would be hugely grateful for any support you can provide. So, yeah, if you can, please do.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
Sorry, I just saw the Adlander saying in chat, oh my god, imagine an open world Pandora with Navi and VR as well. That would be awesome. Well, there's still in No Man's Sky, in the things we could choose about what we wanted to see first, there was mention of VR, and there are data miners who also seen that VR might also be a thing for No Man's Sky in the future. So that would be also, if you can find a Pandorian planet, it might come to No Man's Sky as well, VR support. So, but who knows?
Hasn't he got tiny little legs?
I don't know, but this game is absolutely amazing. This is Little Devil Inside, and I don't know if I don't think it's out yet. But it's just got an amazing art style. What's that?
It's on Kickstarter right now.
Oh, is it? Okay, so yeah. Amazing art style, guys. You got to check this out. This is definitely something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. Maybe we should meet up and have a chat about this, and then maybe upload that to YouTube at some point in the future.
Oh, for sure.
Who knows?
Yeah, it's an open world game. Really cool art style. I don't know. It's just looks like this is like a playthrough. I don't think I've seen this video yet. Let me see if I can find one that kind of showcases. Here, let's check this out here. Oh, Vaseline.
And glitter. Oh, sorry, wrong conversation.
Never mind. Never mind.
This does look amazing. This is an incredible art style. It really is. I really like the look of this.
Yeah.
It kind of looks a bit like Toy Story, doesn't it? In a weird way. I don't know why, but it's got that kind of pixel. What's it called? Pixar kind of.
Yeah, it definitely has a Pixar look to it.
Yeah.
It does.
That's really cool. Poor dude. What happened to his? It's like you, Cobra, and the leg thing. It's like when you're trying to get to the bathroom at the moment. What's going on with that?
In the olden days, I would have lost my foot. Like,
yeah.
What they did to my foot.
Hacked it off with a rusty scissor blade.
Yeah, the doctor said, as far as fractures go, you have the worst of the worst. And I'm like, what? And he goes, yeah, the reason why you have hardware in there is because the bone that connects to your, I see, it's my second toe, was disintegrated.
Whoa.
I got a question. How badly did it hurt? Because I remember when I had a accident with a zip disc, I cut my leg almost in half, and it didn't hurt for some reason.
Mine didn't hurt right away. It took about 10 minutes for it to start hurting. Because when my wife, she was like, I can't breathe, and she was like breathing real funny, like like that, and I passed out. I thought I was alone until she said something, and I turned around and looked at her, and I opened up the door and I started screaming for help, and then I went to move my leg, and I told my wife, I'm like, something's wrong with my leg, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. But yeah, it didn't hurt right away. But in 10 minutes though, it was excruciating, and I started like shaking, convulsing, and I couldn't stop. But it was crazy. But yeah, it hurt.
I mean, silver linings to every dark cloud. You are now half cyborg.
I am.
Which, you know, you are like the Cobranator.
Right now. I like it.
It's more like a Cobra Corvex currently. Yeah.
Like I know what you're kind of saying, Cobra. Like shock is a different. It's like kind of the feeling of shock is kind of a pain reliever, but you feel it and you kind of. I know what you mean by what you're saying a little bit.
Yeah.
Here's a question, Cobra.
Yeah, buddy.
Have you ever heard of the term seeing sounds and hearing colors?
No.
Well, if you're like in so much pain, so much trauma and all that, your brain will for some time see sounds and hear colors.
That's crazy.
I think my mom went through that once.
Someone
really weird because it switches for some reason.
Single player said Full Metal Cobra.
So yeah, the other day, like I was on the cutting board and I cut my finger, not too bad, but pretty bad. But like even that little cut, I could feel the shock going through my arm and body and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing, really. I'm super surprised you walk away alive. I mean, it literally looks like the Incredible Hulk just landed out of the sky, picked up your car, tore off the front of it, slammed you in the car into the floor, and just threw the engine away at Superman or something. I genuinely cannot believe you walked away with that alive. We're all so lucky with it. Like
the weirdest part about it was my dad was at the intersection on the other side, right? And he said he saw a bunch of smoke and he could see the truck from that side. And then all of a sudden he saw like this spinning light coming across the intersection, just spinning. And then the light dimmed out. And that was the left headlight to my car.
I mean, I've seen how you fly StarCraft. So that doesn't surprise me. But yeah, how freaky that your dad just happened to be there.
Oh, so weird, dude.
Like the universe really does work in such weird ways.
Imagine being in a bad car accident, and then you're in shock, and you open up the door and you see your father. Right? You automatically think that this isn't real. This is not. None of this is real.
Weird dream going on right now. That I'm in.
Yeah. Well, we're getting to some.
Should we close it down then?
Yeah, we're gonna probably go ahead and get off of here. Let me see if anybody was waiting in the Atlas. Okay, so nobody's there. All right. So, yeah, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get off of here. Josiah, thank you for coming on, bud. I do appreciate that.
Yeah, no. Every time I come over here, it's a great time. So yeah, it's good every time you upload or post. It's awesome stuff. I enjoy it. So thank you.
I appreciate that, buddy. Also, everybody go up in the chat there and get Mysterious Blue Space's YouTube channel link and go show him some Cobra love. And I'm gonna go and check you out too, get to see what you're talking about. But
so I just want to say one more thing before you do close the stream. The latest video I did upload, check that out. Check the 2 links out. It'll blow your mind. That's all I gotta say. The last 5 videos I posted before that were old videos from my last channel, so I'm trying to replace it, but have a good comb around through all the videos. You'll find a lot of cool stuff in there. So,
Check it out,
I made a video too. It's No Man's Sky video.
Ooh, really?
I'm really intrigued by this. The new stuff that you're showing here on the screen. This is very cool.
Oh, hey guys!
Go ahead, Josiah.
One more thing. Hashtag Doorway to Hell. Go look it up. It's on my channel.
All right, buddy. Go ahead, Josiah.
A 16.5-minute video. It took 4 hours to make.
Dude, you preach it to the choir, man. Trust me, I know. It takes a long time, man. I've worked on some videos for like, I don't know, 12, 14 hours straight. You know, just editing and then the rendering process and stuff like that. Yes, I know, bud. It's difficult, but I will go over and check. Am I subscribed to you, Josiah?
You are.
Okay, all right. Definitely
Can I just cram one more thing in here quickly?
Sure, buddy. Go ahead.
My friend is from the UK, right? He went to the Pool Park Asylum. The place is being demolished here soon. And he was filming, right? And he didn't see anything on the brick wall. I know this guy. He's on my Skype. He just messaged me as we're talking. But he walked past this area, and it literally looked like a doorway to hell. Like it was weird. It's on my channel. And he also went to the abandoned bunkers in Manchester, and he found a ghost dog and some weird guy kind of at the top of the ceiling. So
it's kind of like my bedroom door looks like a doorway to hell. No, I'll check it out, buddy. I'm interested in stuff. I'm not trying to let this away, but I will check you out, buddy.
For sure. Guys, spread that hashtag. Bring back the color. Let them know. Let them know that you miss the color of No Man's Sky. Let them know.
While you're at it, hashtag help the Cobratron ride again. Let's get it out there on Twitter, peeps. Let's see if we can get this man some help and support. Get him and his family back out on the road doing the things that everybody needs to do, like going shopping, going to work, all the meaningless stuff that you don't even think about till you need to do it, and then you're like, shit, I don't have a car.
For sure.
It's a nightmare.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You don't need to be in that situation. So if we can help, guys, everyone can.
Even if it's like hashtag rust bucket, just to realize
Look,
rust bucket.
And that's what it's going to be, guys. It's going to be a rust bucket. I mean, you guys, a lot of people have donated. I think we're at $1,100 in donations to the Streamlabs link. You guys donated there $1,100, and then there's $368 or $60-some on Patreon, which I want to thank everybody for the donations for the car and everybody who's in Patreon who are helping me get a car again. I want to thank you guys for that. It means more to me than you know, more than I'll be able to ever express, and I will constantly express how grateful I am for that. But thank you guys for those things, and definitely L Plays. Thank you so much, man. He's a rock star. Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, go to his Patreon. That's the way to go.
Thanks.
Concerning videos, Cobra, I really would love to see a more in-depth video from you about this Little Devil Inside thing, if you're planning to make something about it, because it looks very interesting.
Awesome, doesn't it? It does.
So I would love a more in-depth video about that somewhere.
All right.
Online.
Well, me and Subtext will sit down and investigate and record one.
Awesome.
100%. I'm in.
All right.
I'm in for the win. And if you want to see more amazing stuff from Cobra TV, perhaps stuff that we don't know anything about, and you do, and you've seen, and you're like, wow, that's cool. I bet Cobra would love that. Just comment in the video descriptions on any of Cobra's latest videos. He does check it out. He does his very best to reply. You can also reach him on Twitter. You can actually find that on the front page of his channel. So check him out there. Give him a follow. Hit him up with those messages, and that will be the content we'll be bringing.
Yep.
Awesome.
And for complaints, SEMTEX.
That's right. Send all the complaints to the Semtex department, okay?
That's right. Semtex.
To the text
He will take
department,
care of
there you
it
go.
all. He will take care of those problems. It would be great. But yeah, massive thank you to everyone out there who's been watching. Do appreciate all the love and all of you guys out there. Thank you ever so much for checking out Cobra TV. He's an amazing guy. I'm sure you agree. And if you do agree, make sure you help him out a little bit if you can. Love you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you,
Semtex. Check out Semtex. Don't forget, guys. Everybody here probably already knows Semtex, but if you don't, his link is in the description below. Check him out. And if guys, listen, this is Cobra TV. There's no such thing as you can't self-promote. If you upload videos and you have a YouTube channel, you guys can always say, hey, I upload videos, check me out in the chat, and people can go right to your YouTube channel and see what those videos are and maybe subscribe to you guys. But never be afraid to self-promote in the chat. That's what the chat's there for you guys. The show's here for you guys. Self-promote as much as possible. Single player, go check her out. You know, she makes a bunch of great content. Remember, we are Constellation. So let's connect the dots, subscribe to each other, show each other that we care, be a stronger community, and just support one another. So always type in a chat, hey, I upload videos, or check my video out. I know you guys can't put links in there, but you could definitely say check my videos out, and people can click those dots on the side and go right to your YouTube channel and raid Sword.
So you can't send a link through YouTube?
What's that?
You can't send a link?
No, only us moderators can do that, like I did for Mysterious earlier.
Interesting, didn't realize that. Okay. Okie doke. There's something new every day. Anyway, but yeah, I hope to be streaming sometimes in the near future. I need to get back into that.
In the meantime, let's close out the stream, guys, and we'll close out the stream by going to Sword, and let's raid Sword. Come on, let's go on over there. He's got 7 likes and 7 people watching. Let's see if we can increase those numbers and show him that we care. So let's go raid Sword. Sword's streaming right now, and someone suggested that in the chat. And let's go bump up his numbers. There we go. There's a like. See if we can make his day. Oops.
Yeah. In permadeath. Let's not distract him though.
There we go. There we go. Let's see if we can get sound up.
Dang if it didn't use all 170 of that ferrite to charge. Dang, I used almost 100 of the pure ferrite. Son of a gun.
There we go. Those numbers are pumping up.
Brutal.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Pump up those likes. Come on, guys.
Well, shoot. Let's see what I got. Inverted gem. Oh my goodness, 365,000. Nice. Alright. Let's see.
You notice how his subscriber count's at
Let's
420?
play a little. See if Soul gets lucky. What's going on, Geeky Peaks?
Yeah, come on, guys.
Cool. I'm getting raided by Cobra. What's up, Cobra? Nice. Mysterious blue.
Hi, bro.
Sub. Nice, appreciate it. Get ready, so oh dude, thanks so much. Much appreciated, guys.
You're a good dude, Sword. Good dude, buddy.
Awesome. Nice, guys. What's up, Martin Rickham? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. There's a Help You Collections, aka Single Player. What is up? What is up, Cobra? How you doing? How you feeling, Ron? Are you doing better? You
doing
feeling
good, buddy.
better?
Doing good. He can't hear me, but
that's right.
Praying for you and hoping you speedy recovery.
Are we off the air?
No, we're still on the air, buddy. We're still on the air. We're raiding Sword here. We're getting ready to bounce off, but
enjoy, man. Enjoy.
Thank you so much, guys, for pumping up those likes for him, man.
What is up?
I appreciate that. You guys are amazing.
J-Spot, Cobra Rabe. What is up, buddy? Mysterious Blue Space Entity Channel. I'll read these names as they pop in. Let's see. The Syndrosphere.
Remember, guys,
welcome.
Love Cobra TV. Check out the stream
awesome, dude. Awesome.
To help him out with his current situation. Really appreciate that. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe button, and if you hit the little bell, you get 2 little lines around it, which means you get notified for everything coming from Cobra TV in the future. And who doesn't love amazing videos from Cobra TV? Everybody does. So check him out. Make sure you subscribe. Hit him up on Twitter. All of that stuff. And if there's any games you want us to cover in the future that we don't know about,
be honest with you,
just think
any other day, like I said, if I hadn't just
thanks, buddy. I appreciate
had it
that.
on my mind to do this permadeath stream
I don't
tonight,
think you answered my question.
and not streamed against him.
What's that? What was the question?
Destiny 2. Are you ever going to be interested in that? And
I'm not going to. No, that's the title. Well, it's a title right now that I'm not going to spend money on. Because if I spend any money at the moment, it's gonna. What was like? It'd probably be Fallout 76, but Yeah, I'd buy Fallout 76 before Destiny. But right now I can't afford Fallout 76, so I don't. Yeah. All right, guys.
Let's get you back on the road.
Yes, exactly. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and close down the stream. Thank you so much for coming out, and thank you so much for going over to Sword's channel, give him some love. You guys got him up to 21 likes. It's 24 people watching. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down for the night. As always, I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Anybody have any final parting words?
No, it's been a great time. It's been a roller coaster on YouTube. I'm subscribed to 200 channels now. Before I was subscribed to 300 to 400 on my last accounts. Hopefully I can build my stuff up there. And yeah, it's a roller coaster. For sure. Buddy.
Yep, it sure is, man. It's not easy at all. It's not easy. All right, everybody.
No, I mean, I'm subscribed to 200 people. That's what I meant. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, you're subscribed to 200 people.
Yeah, I'm subscribed to a lot of people.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome, dude. Okay, Josiah, Martin, Mysterious, you got another name that I can call you, or is it just call you Mysterious?
Just call me Mysterious.
Gotcha, buddy. Semtex, Snow Obsidian, Devlin, everybody in the chat, Funny Imps, Leozar69, everybody, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing what you did to Sword, and thank you for being here. I will see everybody on the next stream. Until next time.
Bye.
Bye.